Romeo Indian Zulu. Hello. Lilu.
Romeo India Zulu says, first time my ass.
First time your ass. Second time your shoulder. Fourth time your... First time lift your cap for members bringing something. Some sort of thing, okay. First time, second time, third time's a charm. Romeo Indian Zulu. Or India Zulu. First time your ass. Second time's a lady. Ground battle zone. Alright. Let's get the party started with junk again.
Be very quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
I'm sad. Activating.
Hi, are you on your feet all day? Good morning, Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day, my source. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. Shitting me? You don't need $19.99. You don't need all these. Hey, how you doing? Hi, Billy Mays here. Hi, Billy Mays here. $19.99. Here's how these and good morning, everyone. Are you on your feet all day? When you all day. For just $19.99, everyone.
Stream says, Sport 1 is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online, Horsey. Life is a Highway, August 2nd, 2022. Romeo India Zulu says, picking up these sound clues I be dropping.
Let's see you dropping. They hearing them? Yes. That, in fact, the mod sword is next to your name. Is a dead giveaway. So you decided to change your name? So do I not call you Riz anymore? Let me call you Romeo, India, Zulu, Starfish.
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL, good point, sir.
Just call you Rom. Rom of Rumble. Faux shizzle, my Romeo. Zol. Faux shizzle, yeah. I wanna find it all night long.
Romeo India Zulu says, yeah, I wanted to get rid of underscore. But, RIZ so Riz still works.
RIZ, nice. Oh yes, that's pretty awesome. RIZ. That's pretty ingenious, I like it. I like it. Book it. Keep it. Make a film of it. The Iberolus. Reason for the title today. When I was at work, I heard this clotting sound, this like, or whatever. I went outside and I looked on the highway. There's a guy riding a horse, and it was high stepping, and he was singing, "Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long." He just kept saying that over and over as he went by. And I was like, that's interesting. And behind the dude was like this truck and a little horse trailer. I'm like wondering what the hell. I don't know if this guy was drunk or what. I'll do it my way. So like if you change your name on here on Twitch, can you get it back, or can someone else take it?
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL, was it prancing?
It was doing like high stepping, like it's the legs coming up, you know, in the front and stuff. Like a little trot with his legs going way up in the air. I talked to my coworker and she said that some people will like put weights on horses' feet and then go ride them so the horse naturally pulls at the weight of it for some reason. It's just something odd to see. Some little kid keeps hitting golf balls at the store, like toward the store, and we pick them up in the parking lot every day. And we have like a total of like 9 of them now.
Romeo India Zulu says, 60 days an old name is free for all.
60 days? Oh, so you can reclaim it back in like 60 days? But if not, then it's free for whoever wants it? So does that like change your like channel, you know, name or whatever? Like, say if someone has you bookmarked or linked to go to you, and they go to you, does it redirect to the new one? Or does it go by a user ID? That's a question we all have to answer one of these days. One of these days. I watched episode 10 of Better Call Saul. Very interesting, very interesting. So I'm all caught up on Saul. And away we go. Same routine, same time, same channel. Ow. Oh, I'll do it my way. So seagulls, right? That's one of my favorite ones. And Bushes of Love is a good one too. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. But the seagulls poke at my head, not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now. Everyone told me not to stroll down that beach. Ooh, said seagulls gon' come, poke me in the coconut, and they did. And they did. Got me going like, I love the boogie groovy. Yeah.
Romeo India
Sure
Zulu
you did.
says, I can get it back in 60 days but also can't change again for 60.
Ooh,
So
wow.
in theory I could since it's not common. But I think only thing different is name, my Twitch looks same as before.
Like if you went to your Twitch page, your channel name, if you type in like the Commander Rizzle after Twitch, does it just go to like Romeo Indian Zulu now? Bravo, bravo, bravo. Sausage. Might be waiting for you behind the crap pile.
Romeo
big
India
cow.
Zulu says, I was thinking of Happy Gilmore sounds. Got few good ones in there.
Oh yes, yes. I have one on here, Shit Breakfast, that I had on IRC. It's like when he says, I ate pieces of shit like you for breakfast. He goes, you ate shit for breakfast? He goes, no. Price is wrong, bitch. I think I have that somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. Go see. Oh my god. Streamlabs, you piece of shit. Ah, damn it. Is it even recording? Oh, goodness gracious. Streamlabs is blank right now and it's just showing the screen. So I hope it's recording. I hope it's streaming. I guess it is.
Romeo India Zulu says, oh I dunno.
It's blank and just showing a video. That's crazy. Let's see. Okay, I can minimize it. Good. Good deal. That's all I want to do. Okay. And let's see. MIRC sounds. This Price. Price is Right using horn. Nope. No matches for that. Okay. Maybe breakfast. Damn it. Happy Gilmore. Okay. Happy 8.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Price is wrong, bitch. So the guy at Nimbus, the bar guy, I probably knew that too, and forgot. It's highly possible because I don't. If I don't repeat it, I don't remember and retain it in the game. So it could be something that you do earlier on and you know about, and you just kind of just
Romeo India Zulu
forget.
says, you'll pay, listen to what I say. How about I go to the bay and make things out of clay? I just may, what ya say?
What'd you say?
Romeo India Zulu says, still got my points in here too.
Ah, nice. But yeah, it's probably just like an account thing, right? Like, well, I can actually let's see. Let me go through. Since I keep up with all the chat and like all the little bells and whistles, raw data or whatever, so that I can make my scripts and stuff. Which it doesn't give out like everything. It just gives out like the username, the user ID, and what the person said, and how many points and what kind of rank they have, or something like that. But it doesn't give anything else out. But see, Twitch achievements and temporal data. I need to turn it off this because it's actually filling up pretty damn big. All right, so edit, find. Did not find. It's looking up instead of down. Let me find it again. Okay. Using private message. Profile image link. ID. User ID. Okay. Copy. I'm going to have to go to Streamlabs or the chat bot for this because it won't do it the other way.
Scorpwana says, user ID equals 724887432.
And if I do that, and I copy that, okay, that was for the Commander Rizzle name you use. It said user ID is in the field. Every time you talk, it's an IRC message, so it shows that as a raw data thing that I have, like, that I can see and stuff. So, and this is whenever you are your Romeo now, you know. So it's this number.
Scorpwana says,
okay, so it's the same number.
User ID equals 724887432.
Okay, so yeah, and that's like a public thing too. Anybody can look it up. So it's not like a you know, hacking thing or anything like that. Hell, you can go to like a website and type in like a username of somebody, and it'll show you the user ID of them. Or you can go to their own page. I think that's how it actually does it. You can do that. You can just go to Twitch and just convert it over to like a number. But that's what it shows me. Even though I have to look up that data, it doesn't. I don't see it like all the time as I'm going. I have
Romeo India Zulu says, so I'm still me.
Yeah, yeah. To Twitch, we're all just numbers. Like myself. Let me see if I can. Oh damn it! I could close that shit out. Damn it. Let's see. Open script folder. I love to boogie groovy. Yeah, yeah. Show you some dance moves. If I have one by week, I wanna be could I outrun those birds. You're a psycho wiener. Let me grab my beater. Like this one, this is me. This is my number. I said go, damn it. Failed to send message. Okay. Scheduled backup is now being made. Please wait. It causes the scripts to stop working. That is so stupid. I need to turn this damn thing off. It keeps everything from working. It's so stupid.
Scorpwana says, user ID equals 100135110.
I gotta find a way to turn that shit off. Okay, you said, let's see, dude, you get 2 weeks of red alert along with 2 weeks of bonus marks. What the fuck? Really? I knew about the red alert, but the bonus marks? Man, they must not have anything for us to do. I could so like throw it off on the bot, on the text-to-speech bot. I can assign it for a user ID override or whatever to where it'll say your old username no matter what. I mean, I've got like, since I log it, I log the raw data so that whenever I'm doing my scripts and stuff like that, I can use that data for like the cheer bits thing and all that kind of stuff, you know. So it's like a big string of information that's like just pointing to whoever's, you know, like your profile image thing for the little achievement pop-up thing and all that junk. So, suck my toe all the way to Mexico. When you're there. Ugh. But that's about to pop. Hold on. No. This way.
Romeo India Zulu says, they said that LOL and Cryptic Stream. They had some time between content, so they decided to fill it with this, but since we got campaign event, we miss out.
That sucks. What does that mean, like after your campaign or whatever, they'll do that for y'all? Since you do that, you kind of like follow along? Or is it just for us now because they're like, well, we have nothing for y'all to do, so let's just give you this to shut your face up? Something like that. Shut your face up. They have anything interesting they talked about today in this stream? Nothing at all. City. And city done. Damn it.
All 3 silos are
Shit.
under Allied control. Excellent work.
It's 1,080. Sucks ass. Sucks ass, sucks ass, sucks ass.
Engage transporters. Troops inbound.
Romeo India Zulu says, either they will or they might have something else, like by the time this ends, it'll almost be time for Star Trek Day.
Zephyrin Cochran? That's right. Oh, look who's excited. Oh, he stopped jumping up and down. Blarg. Blarg.
Romeo India Zulu says, today is Tuesday, they did a Neverwinter stream, I was referring to last week.
Oh! Wait, so, okay, wait, Wednesday's the Trek Day, right? Okay. I'm confused. You'll have to excuse me. I confused a lot. I get confused in the head. Make go crack crack. Let's see. What's Michael doing the fuck up here? What the hell's Michael doing up here, fucker? $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Hey, what's that stink? Put a fish in our basket. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Fun with the lip reading. It's funny. It's funny. Make me go laughy.
Romeo India Zulu says, look at your universal.
Okay. I can't. I can't. It won't let me. Personal endeavors are gain salvage, steal Polaron, damage space, defeat Terran Empire ground. Other than that, I think I did Universal yesterday. I can't remember what it was, though. I think I accidentally got Universal yesterday, and I didn't know what it was. But I was doing something here on this map. I was on the Voth map, and something
Romeo
happened.
India Zulu says, maybe you done it already by accident, lol.
Yeah, all I know is, like, I was just playing
Romeo
on the...
India Zulu says, Grumpy had the Rex.
That makes sense. Apparently I did too, because whenever I was playing on here, see, to many, like I've said on here, I can't see the Endeavor thing clearly. Like from where Battle Zone Ally Control is and down is kind of like 50% transparency of like the chat itself. So it's overlay of people's messages on top of all that. So I don't see what the endeavors are. That's why I click on them to view them. And I guess it must have been Rex, because whenever I was fighting in the Voth thing and I went through the Rex battles and stuff, it cleared out and it said Universal. I was like, what the hell was a Universal? So I'm guessing it must have been a Rex then. Erect. That means there should be people on here. No, I can't view it, son of a bitch. Yeah, son of a bitch. Of a bitch. Son of a bitch of a bitch. Son of a bitch of a bitch.
Romeo India Zulu says, can you change size, dimensions, and opacity?
Yeah, I can change it. If I lowered it below the Endeavor box, I could actually view it easier for everybody and that, but I haven't, because the messages are so big. Like the paragraphs and stuff can sometimes be very big, and that seems to hold it very better when it's at that kind of a size. It makes it harder to read.
Zulu says, I ask cuz maybe you can move it to top center AMD, have it like short up and down but long left and right, or something.
Yeah, Probably I can do something with it and change it. I mean, no one gets to see it but me anyway. And since I only do it just one monitor, that's why. If I dual monitor it, I could move it, you know. But I don't. I just didn't know like a place to put it that's out of the way, you know. And it seemed just over there. That's why you sometimes see me like a button will be down here that you all see, but I won't see. Like something telling me what to do for whatever task. I just don't see it. Cause I can't see it. Ugh.
Romeo India Zulu says, but it's not like the stow window over there is extremely important. Always another way to see what you need.
That's right. And that's why I like just click on the Endeavor stuff. Like I'll click and boom, it'll be right here, you know, big and everything to see. 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 It makes it really hard to read. Like let me see. Let me do a. Well, I can't do a damn never mind. Fuck. Streamlabs is being a bitch right now and not letting me do shit. It shows the video. Like if I click on Streamlabs desktop, like I normally would do, to do anything, it's just like showing the video feed only to me, and everything else is just grayed out. Like it's semi-crashed, so I can't really see shit. So whenever I end the stream tonight or whatever, I have to like just exit out of the whole program by the task manager, like just end it like it crashed. It still does the same kind of effect though. It ends everything. I can't control anything like right now. Shit. See, everything works. I just have no control over it.
God fucking damn it!
Right?
What?
I can't go in there and like manually make things happen, like little pieces of this and that, and control the view and whatnot, audio levels and things. But yeah. At least I have Chatbot. Chatbot has a way for me to chat. It's got its own little chat thing, so I can use it to type in. Versus I was using just Streamlabs desktop for that. I don't know. That thing's just so unstable. It's crazy. After I watched that episode of Saul last morning. That's last morning. Yes, last morning. I changed my script up a little bit for the video playing.
Romeo India Zulu says, let me ask you a question.
Why aren't you at work? Go ahead. Go ahead. Make your day.
Romeo India Zulu says, why is it when someone is irritated or agitated, we say disgruntled? But when they are peaceful and content we never say gruntled?
Gruntled. Is that even a word? Like if you look it up online, does it say like if it's a word or not? What is a gruntled?
Romeo India Zulu says, has to be.
Gruntled and disgruntled.
Romeo India Zulu says, dis is a prefix.
So gruntled is a good one then. It's like every time I see milk of magnesia, thinking, how do they milk a magnesium? What the hell's a magnesia to milk it? Is it like a little creature, microscopic, with little things tied to its little tits or something like that? They're pumping it like a cow? Oh, shit. I like to fart.
Romeo India Zulu says, I asked cuz I was gonna see if you had any disgruntled customers today, but this took priority.
This took priority. No, not much today. I was only on the register, like not as much as I would normally would be, because we had that fresh truck show up today. And luckily for me, when I got there, it had already unloaded, and another associate was there, so it was 3 of us putting it out instead of just 2 of us. And I should have asked about the cardboard lady. Damn it. I probably forgot about that. Because she was going to keep coming back for more boxes. More boxes. Yeah. Let's see. Four instances, so yeah, there's still people doing that. Universal, yeah. That's... Okay, that takes care of those, alright. And we ran. I want to change the yacht spot over to yachts, but I can't because I think I originally created that bot with an account, and I can't remember the information and like what email I used for it. So it's like out there in the wind to Twitch. I wonder if like inactive accounts with no content and stuff, I wonder if they got like reset or something. I like on Xbox, like the Microsoft Xbox Windows Live thing or whatever like that. Whenever I originally got my username for the Xbox 360.
Romeo India Zulu says, so yeah Nimbus. I found out on accident because I wanted to talk to bartender and clicked on wrong guy. Saw a mission icon AMD wanted to see what it was. 3 lil tasks for 480 and supposedly 480, but the last one I did was actually 680.
Wow. You know, like I said, I may have known about that at one time and just forgot, but that sounds familiar. So, like, did it take you long to do those missions and stuff? Dyson.
Romeo India Zulu says, my bad. But you was saying? Nah man, like 5 minutes.
Oh. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know what I was saying. What the fuck was I saying? I don't remember because it wasn't important what I was saying. Nothing I say is important. Just remember that. It's not important.
Romeo India Zulu says, Xbox tag?
Oh, yeah. Whenever I got my Xbox 360, well, that's whenever I got my first like Xbox name tag, gamer tag, and I wanted to make it Scorpion as well, because anywhere on the internet you see that name, it's usually me, but there is a few other people out there that do have it. So, but I wanted it for Xbox. Someone else had it, so I had to go with Spork Scorpion. And the guy that has it, though, the name of it, dude's like a super gamer. Every once in a while I check to see if I can like get the name. Dude's always active. Every time. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. It sure does. I come home in the middle of the night. My body says when you're gonna treat your life right. I wanna be the one who walks in the sun. When the working day is done.
Romeo India Zulu says, my cousin's girl wanted me to change her tag a few years ago. The name she wanted was taken. so we had to out a number 3618 or any number available.
Ew. 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 I don't like the name. What the hell? There are really a lot of people around now. Yeah, like, you know, on here, I don't know, like, on the Xbox or console versions, but the
Romeo
username
India
in the
Zulu
game.
says, so you would be like Scorpwana number 1234.
Yeah, it's kind of like it is in here. I mean, before, like, well, I don't know when exactly, but people could just use, like, get the normal name for themselves. And then now it's doing stuff like the, you know, where am I at so I can see the hell, who the hell I am. I don't know. It is like a name and a number thing on the game now, but I didn't know if it was like that for the Xbox as well. Turn around, huh, look at what you see.
Romeo India Zulu says, yeah, some friends have a number, some don't. I don't.
Ah, see, that means you were like probably one of the newest players when Star Trek Online became available for Xbox. Cause that's usually what it is on here. You know, like back when it used to be like a brand new game, first few years or whatever, everyone could get like a name without the number thing next to it. And then all of a sudden, like, they put the number thing next to it. And that's why I'm like 3 something, whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm number 3529, which really sucks. I don't like the whole number thing. I don't want a number, damn it. I'm about to just not even worry about a damn Rex battle. Boom, 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 boom. Because I gotta get the show on the road. Oh my god, this one too? Son of a bitch. Yay! Free one. Here I am, rocking like a hurricane.
Romeo India Zulu says, my gamer tag was made before I played Trek, and so when y'ad Twitch account I didn't know what to call myself, so I used my GT, but I don't think there's many CMDR Rizzle takers. I used to talk like Snoop for no reason. So Rizzle is a Snoop version of my last name.
Oh. Snoop version. Snoopified. For shizzle. My nizzle. Razizzle. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm really tired of like putting stickers on shelves. It's like a 40 to 50 cent increase in all these prices at work. It's insane. Like within a week. It's like 4,500 and some strips worth of changes. It's so incredible. It's insane. Boom. Leave life bleed down in my hand, in my hand. Leave life bleed down in my hand. I love that. Still haven't added the echo whoa thing.
Target that explosion and fire.
Target that explosion and fire. Target explosion fire that. I'm gonna be transitioning the red shirt command over to a script instead of it being its own command thing that gets triggered. But the only thing I don't like about that is, like, for instance, the going home one, the screw you guys going home. Nothing fell for flying apart. It only does this, just what's the one word search. I could make it where it actually searches.
Romeo India Zulu says, you don't have Sulu saying fly her apart?
Fly her apart, sir. I could do it. Tell me where, when, and how. Yeah! But because the random thing sucks so damn much in Python, I'm going to have to re-engineer the random thing, because I tried it this past morning when I couldn't sleep. I got on, started just playing with the script a little bit. And out of the 4 Cartman screw you guys I'm going home clips that I have, every time that I tried the command, it would play the same damn one. And that pisses me off. I want it to be random. If a script, like, if something says, okay, import random or whatever like that, import random choice, gives you the ability to randomly choose something out of a choice, it always chooses the same thing. That's not random. That's a fixed choice. And I've been reading about how people complain about it in Python, so I need to come up with a better randomizer. Like a Wheel of Fortune thing or something. Spin that wheel and win. I did that. I need to look back at my oh God, I can't stop yawning. Damn it. Okay. I need to look at my Wheel of Fortune script for IRC that I made years ago and see how I made a randomizer out of that. Because that seemed to have worked back then really good. Really good, really good. Yeah, give me a link to like a clip that has the flyer apart thing, and I can make an audio out of that son of a bitch. Oh. Shit. Ruth, oh baby, Ruth.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'll find it eventually.
I'll find it eventually. You just beware. Probably look up like a transcript to one of the Star Trek movies or something like that. Or just say, like, Google search for Star Trek movie flyer apart and go right to it. I'm lazy when it comes to looking up shit. It's like at work we have our monthly activity guide, which is this book that's maybe 3/4 of an inch thick of all these pages of bullshit in there that we're supposed to look at to set sections and stuff in the store. And it'll say like you know, a box will have like a number on it and a description, and it'll say like, look this up in the book. I'm like, dude, I don't even look up no damn shit in the book. I'll go on the computer because it's got a digital version of the book, and I'll just use like a search thing on there, you know, a PDF file searching or whatever. Find it in less than, you know, a second or whatever. Tell them what page to look on the original book. They're like, wow, you're good at looking up stuff. Like, yeah, but all I'm good at, nothing important. Useless skills of the trade, I guess. Because people will be like, I can't find where this goes. I can't find where that goes. Can you find it? Yeah, hold on. Let me go in the office. You know, go get on the computer. Then come back like a minute later and say, okay, you're going to find it on page 108. It's going to be right here, whatever. How do you do that? Oh, I don't know. This one kid today, he was trying to get like 3 monster drinks, you know, and they're not cheap. You know, they're like about $2.50 each now or something like that. And he tried to use like one of his like pay card or whatever he's using. I don't know what kind of card it was. He said green or whatever. I thought maybe green dot or something. And it kept popping up in there. He got three of these drinks, right? It popped up on the screen, insufficient funds. I told him, I said, it says insufficient funds. You don't have enough on your card to pay for it. He goes, oh, okay. So he said, well, we'll take that off then. I'm gonna go get something else. So he had me take one of the drinks off of there. That was for $2.50. One drink off. He comes back with something for $3. He says, I want this instead. And it's like, well, you know, since it said insufficient funds for 3 things that were $2.50 each, you take one of them $2.50s off and you put a 3 on there, it's still gonna say the same thing. They're like, we'll just try it anyway. I was like, all right. So I did it. Insufficient funds. So I was like, okay, well, yeah, that's what it says. He goes, oh, well, take that off of there and I'll just get these 2 drinks. And I was like, okay. Took it off of there. And he's like, hold on, let me see if I can get something else. He brings something up there for $3 again. I'm like, dude, it's not going to work, man. And of course, this is like maybe a little teenager, about 15, 16 years old. Couldn't figure it out. I said, man, if it's not going to work for that, it's not going to work for this either. Especially something more expensive. No grasp. Those are the ones that hand back the money. They'll be like, you know, 80 cents change coming back to them. And they'll say, oh, just keep the change. I'm like, dude, this is 80 cents, man. You get 2 more dimes, man, you've got like $1. You know, I don't care about no change. You care about it when you get older, motherfucker. Shit. Walk around looking at the ground for change, that's for sure. They don't give a shit. I get a kick at watching people try to go to the bathroom in there. Not actually go to the bathroom. I don't watch them inside the stall or anything. I mean,
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL at Ox paying for a heat with a handful of change, but I will if I must.
yeah. We accept it. Like, if it's any Dollar General, well, our Dollar General, we still accept change and coin change. I don't mind it. You know, I'm like, dude, if that's what you got, it's what you got. You'll be able to, you know, pay what you can.
Romeo India Zulu says, the clip I saw was only 8 seconds and the first part was missing. So I can't find the longer version.
Damn it! Damn you all to hell! Shit. Shit fucker. Shit fucker. He finds positive shit and then he fucks it. Shit fucker. Shit fucker. He'll even wait until you shit fucker. O'Neil. I could have done so much more today at work, but I didn't feel like it.
Romeo India Zulu says, you could watch the movie with your phone and record it manually, then email the clip to yourself and crop it. But that's a lot of LE telling you what to do, so I'll forfeit my request.
Oh, do you would want like a clip of it? Like a clip or audio only? Cause you tell me what movie it is and about like where in it, and I can find it. It ain't it ain't a problem at all. I don't mind.
Romeo India Zulu says, clip or and, either way.
Clip or sound. Yeah, just tell me like which Star Trek movie or show episode, whatever, about where that may be taking place. I could do it. No probs.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's the movie where Sulu is Captain AMD. He gotta rescue Kirk and McCoy.
Okay, so like let's see, which one is that? Kirk and McCoy are like down on the planet in Kirk versus Kirk. Like that alien shapeshifts into Kirk, so that's like the undiscovered country, I think. The one where... No, see, Sulu says target the explosion fire. I think it to search for Spock. I think. No. No. That's undiscovered country too. Yeah. Target that explosion and fire. Fire. Flyer apart.
Romeo India Zulu says, right? Like he's in a hurry and he tells the helm to fly maximum warp. They reply, but air at that speed, she'll fly apart. Well, fly her apart then.
We'll fly her apart then. Sulu could have jumped up in there, right? Because he was like the pilot of the ship in the original series. And Chekhov sat up there, did something. I don't know what the hell he was about. I think he was a navigator. A little more, little less. Always gonna say, little more, little have your whole talk. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Tilk.
Romeo India Zulu says, he could have. But then you'd have Calton Crusher performing surgeries, Captain Scott fixing engines.
Right, Captain Scott. What about like okay, okay, we saw it in like All Good Things, right, on TNG. Beverly Crusher in a science captain chair or whatever. But she's a doctor, not a scientist, right? So like what does a science ship do? You know, whenever they like go exploring or some shit. They should only have a specific duty, which is like if it's a hospital ship type situation or whatever, or aid to help out people doing something, you know, with an illness or some shit, right? Science ships usually are for scientific investigations of things. So does like the title of doctor / scientist or whatever stretch, you know? A little bit. A little leadway there, a little leadway. And then there's a clip of Dr. McCoy actually laying bricks. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. I'm a doctor. I need to do some of those. Sound clips of McCoy saying I'm a doctor, this and that.
Romeo India Zulu says, but not only that, but even in a medical ship, the captain has to be a real captain. Did she ever have the ability to command, or did she do that training in the 20-year gap?
Right? It's almost like Troy, you know, in one of the episodes of Star Trek Next Generation, whenever she's just ship counselor or whatever like that, and she wants to actually become like, what is it, the commander or some shit? Because she superseded Data, and he was lieutenant commander, so she became a commander in like an episode, versus everybody else is like doing this thing for like several years or some shit to get their rank. And I think it was when the Data head time travel episode or whatever. I think, I'm not sure. Like he's like, when did you become like a? And she's like, that's sir or whatever to him. And he's like, huh, you know, because she was trying to overcome some sort of a test. And I'm like, this just happened in one episode. What the hell? You know, how fast do these damn people rank up or something? Oh, then again, you think of Kirk, right? Like he ranked up pretty damn quick. The youngest
Romeo India Zulu
Starfleet.
says, yeah, Riker was her trainer.
Yeah. And that's when she started actually wearing a uniform and stuff. I think it was shortly after dude from RoboCop came on board, took command of the Enterprise, and Jean-Luc and Worf and Beverly went down to that planet, and it was like the Four Light episode or something, where that guy took over, and he said something like to Troy that he would rather her like be wearing her like normal gear or some shit, like instead of the clothing she was wearing. So she started wearing her uniform.
Romeo India Zulu says, Jellicoe?
Yeah, I guess that was him. Yeah, dude from RoboCop. Dude that played in SG-1 as well.
Romeo India Zulu says, he was in RoboCop?
Yeah, he played like the guy that was in the company CEO for Ed 209 or whatever, the RoboCop company that was killed in the movie. Not the one like not the younger guy though, but he was like the old man guy in that too.
Romeo India Zulu says, Ronnie Cox.
It's a cocky son of a bitch, isn't he? Let's see.
Romeo India Zulu says, the face didn't look familiar, but the name does. He's a senator in SG-1?
Yeah, he's that senator guy. Let's see if I can copy. Yeah, all right. Let's see if a better. Yeah, there's a good one. Copy link. beast. Oh, it's one of those wild and weird things. Son of a bitch. Damn it.
Romeo India Zulu
Son of a
says,
bitch.
I haven't seen that movie in ages.
Wrong.
All I know
damn
is Red Foreman is some bada that tells the bitches to leave and Admiral Marcus is the robot.
Admiral Marcus. Damn it, that wasn't the right image either. Copy image link. Paste and go. Copy image link. Paste and go. Why didn't it do that right? Let's see. Let's see if that makes it work. Yeah, that guy. Copy. And then let's see if we can try this again. Oh, son of a bitch, it's a blocked image. Motherfucker. Memory Alpha. He's also played on Deliverance. He played the guitar against that there retarded boy. yeah. He plays an asshole real well. But yeah, Red Foreman was the guy that killed Murphy. Always remember that. Really like that trailer they had of the RoboCop game they're going to bring to the PlayStation. I think it uses Unreal Engine. And it's going to have Weller, whatever his name is. Dude, the Weller guy, Peter Weller. Gonna bring him back for as the voice of and likeness of RoboCop. It's gonna outdo the damn reboot movie like I bet like 1,000-fold. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. No, I'm not. I was always disappointed, like when I was a kid and they had the RoboCop figure, the action figure. You know, with the little cap thing in his back where you can actually make him fire. It's not, I guess, it fires a weapon. Well, I always wanted one, and never got one. You know, of course, saw them in stores and stuff like that. Was jealous that other people would have them. Well, I had a friend that he had a RoboCop, and he's like, "Here, you can have mine." I was like, "Okay." The only problem was he didn't have his little helmet. So I had to make one out of cardboard. So you can imagine how that must have looked. I don't have that figure anymore, though. Lost a lot of shit over the years. But, yeah. I want to get sound clips from Tombstone the movie. You know, I'm your Huckleberry. You know that. All sorts of stuff. I just keep forgetting and then something else happens. Because I think if it is important. And it's never important. Never, never, nevers. Say when. Yeah, see that. Because there's some, like, memorable stuff. Yeah. In that movie, yes. There's all sorts of cool shit in that movie. Because I have Tombstone. It was a pretty cool thing that, because I was always, like, a fan of the movie the first time I ever saw it. Hell comes with me, you hear? Hell comes with me. The only like two sounds that I have from that. Oh wow. No, okay, that didn't work out. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see. Where's it at? Let me go back to my MIRC sounds. All 3,000 something of them. Let's see. Do I have a folder for Tombstone? Yep, there it is. Ah, look at that. Ah, it's not going to play because of the way it's made. Okay. Because it's Windows Media Audio format.
Drunk piano player. You're so drunk you can't hit nothing. In fact, you're probably seeing double.
I have 2 guns, one for each of you.
That was kind of loud.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. Say when. I'm your huckleberry.
Yeah, I need to re-record some of those. Damn, I couldn't find the one about the dog. Just shut that damn dog up. Shut that dog up. Somebody shut that dog up.
Romeo India Zulu says, or the clip he makes fun of Ringo by spinning the shot glass.
Oh yes, I love that. Dude, yes. I need to remember all of this. Tombstone. A funny, like, little, it's not really funny, but it worked out in my favor. Since I was a fan of the movie, I had it on VHS first. And I saw a DVD of it in Walmart. And it was like one of the dual disc ones, with like the special features stuff and all that kind of crap, This is years and years ago. And it said on the shelf, Tombstone DVD. So I got it and I went up to the front counter and I actually had like maybe $20 or whatever, because it was like 16 something according to the shelf or whatever. And this is like, when it first came out, the DVD version or something like that. Well, it rang up on the register as like 28 something. And I was like, oh man, well your shelf back there said that it was like or I said like the price on the shelf was like 16 something dollars. And they said, oh, okay, let's go look, So dude went back there and looked. Turned out somebody that worked at the Walmart there put all those movies in the wrong slot, and I got to get that thing for basically half the amount that it was for. And I still have the receipt, like for that movie too. Like back then, whenever I got it, I said this is pretty awesome. So I saved the receipt and I put it inside the DVD case after I watched the movie. Kept it sealed up in a dark spot like for years. I need to get it out, but I don't have a DVD player on this computer. I can always look up the link to the clips and stuff on YouTube though, and use OBS to record the screen to get clips and shit. Why, Android? Why? Say William. Damn good movie. Val Kilmer's he kicks ass. I know that he's like had it rough over the past 10 so many years or whatever, but because he had gotten throat cancer. Now I can't talk.
Romeo India Zulu says, my first flat screen, not flat TV but flat screen, first thing I watched was Tombstone, and I was amazed at the picture.
Oh my god. Isn't it a different experience? Like, after you're used to watching it on something like just the tube television, and it's like formatted in like this squared more, and it's not widescreen. And you look at it, you're like, eh. But then you see it on something like that, and you're like, holy shit, am I at a theater? Because we knew these people that had a big screen TV. You know, it was a flat screen, but it was the big screen. Like these, it was like, you know, 2 foot deep or bigger or something, and like about 4 feet by maybe 4 feet. And you know, the speaker at the bottom and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome. I could watch so many movies on that thing. You know, it had the picture-in-picture and all that, and I was so jealous of that. And there I'd go home and look at my little 13-inch TV and be like, you know, this is what I've got. It's actually what I watched the very fuzzy episodes of Enterprise and Voyager on back when I barely could watch them. The UHF channel band. Or if a cloud went over, you lost it, but you could still hear it though, barely. You go like, you know. But nowadays, the digital, like you know, if you don't get a signal, that joker just cuts completely out on you.
Romeo India Zulu says, go home and smash your TV out of spite.
Right? Why can't you be like the other TVs? Go to my room. I kind of miss a CRT TV, a tube TV. Whenever it come on, you hear that like, whoa. The static electricity it would pull off of there. Them jokers will pop the hell out of you, though. Never take one of those apart. They recommend not doing it because of electrocution, because the static buildup can cause electrocution. And that ain't no lie either. That popped me damn good that day. The tube itself. And I wasn't even really near it. I was just like, had opened it up because the tube was starting to go out. And I wanted to look at it to see like if it had like burned looking places or whatever around it. And I touched that thing in the wrong spot. The next day I was sore from head to toe. Like everything just like electrically convulsed in you, you know. I got it fixed though. They put a tube in there that it had like red lines in it though, like it'd been used, but I was still able to watch TV with it. No remote control, of course. You'd have to get up and change the channel your damn self. Because it had the crank channels, you know, like the knob that goes tick, 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 tick.
Romeo India Zulu says, I used to be able to tell a TV was on in another room, even with no audio. Like Sybth TV was on but the cable was off or it was on mute.
Yes.
I used to hear the high-pitch hum.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You can just tell. I could tell it, like, when I was in school, they had these Apple computers in our class, and before I got to the computer or the classroom, I could hear the computers running because of that hum. I always thought it was like a superpower. The ability to hear it. And you think, like, we sat in front of these things watching these things as kids, right? Like, sometimes too close. And we wonder why we turned out the way we did. And now it's all
Romeo
safe and
India
shit.
Zulu says, they be like, you can hear that? Yes, and it's annoying.
I was one of the... I don't know, like, that anybody else could hear it or not, but... we had the previous store I worked at, the handhelds that we like scan products with and things, not the ones at the register, but we carry around in our hand throughout the store, used to be this like almost a foot long and real bulky, like bigger than a tricorder on Star Trek Next Generation. Maybe a little smaller than a tricorder on TOS, that's for sure. And we would put them in the office to charge at night on the charging deck. And I walked in the store one day when I was going to be clocking into work, and I kept hearing this high-pitched sound, it was like a high humming sound, you know. And I traced it, you know, like by listening to the office, and I said, "Wow!" And like the manager was sitting there, the assistant was sitting there, and I said, "Can y'all not hear that?" They said, "No." Hear what? And I said, something in here is making a high-pitched sound, and it's really hurting my ears. And I looked around, and I like, you know, moved my head around and stuff, and I looked directly at the little charge deck and the handheld that would sit on top of it, and I said, "That thing's about to go out." And they looked at me like I was crazy. It's like, no, that thing there, it's about to like stop working and everything, because I can just hear it, you know. And like in 2 days, it died. The handheld thing, even the charge deck for it, just died. And they thought it was some sort of a magical thing. It's like, how'd you know that was gonna do that? I'm thinking, dude, it's like an electrical thing. And I read that like some people can hear those high pitched sounds over other people. You know, it's just the way we are. Mostly it's an autistic spectrum type stuff too. So that's why I kind of figured maybe I have a little autism. But it was always annoying. Like even lights, right? I'd be sitting in class and they'd have those fluorescent lights above you, and you just hear them like going, and I was like, you know. And sometimes they would like just flicker and stuff, and it was just hurt my eyes. And it just, I don't know. I always thought it was just weird or some shit. But yeah, I could hear those computers like that. Not so much anymore. But then I read about like you know, whenever capacitors and electronics and stuff are about to fizzle out of existence and die themselves, they emanate like a sound, you know, that's a high spectrum sound that not the average person can hear. And I think that's what it was that day. I heard a capacitor about to go out. So that's my superpower, yay! Used to be, probably can't anymore though. I don't know. I haven't taken any kind of hearing tests, you know, in a long time. You know, they had it where you can go to a YouTube video that had the different tones, and you just like you can do it on your phone. You can hook up like just earphones or a headset or something like that. You know, just anything or whatever, and just listen and see how far down the tone list you can hear the high pitched sounds. And I was still within like a youth group type, because as you get older you lose that anyway, like the ability to hear a lot of that stuff.
Romeo India Zulu says, used to have annual hearing tests at my last job. Had really good hearing. Now not so much.
Not so much. A lot of loud stuff going on. I can make myself yawn accidentally by triggering the muscles that like are attached to the eustachian tubes. It's like they open up. And then they have like bone resonant tests too, where they like put a micro, or like not a microphone, damn speaker like on your skull. Well, closest to the skull they can get, like skin to skull, you know, behind your ear, and to see if you can like hear resonance inside of your own skull. Almost like, I suppose, when people have like what are they fucking called? Braces. You know, there was always that little thing about you can hear radio
Romeo
signals in
India
your head.
Zulu says, like a tuning fork.
Yeah, yeah. And then the other day, actually, I was watching some the Penn and Teller Fool Us tricks and stuff. You know, like somebody explaining how a lot of them are done, and they actually now have these. They're like they're not headphones, they're not earbuds, but there's something like that that can sit behind your ears and push the music into your head to where you can hear it in your head instead of just your ears or whatever. Or it's like this one magician guy was using it to give commands to people or whatever, like by touch commands. Like if it puts off a certain like sound or whatever, it can resonate into like the nerve that controls like if you feel a touch on your arm or whatever. And I thought that was interesting. And the fact that Penn knew exactly what the guy was doing. I thought that was really interesting too. But to think that like sound on a skull can trigger like impulses to make you think that you've been touched on your body somewhere. That's amazing. Explains a lot of ghostly activity and shit, in my opinion. I've never had experienced any kind of ghost stuff. I felt left out. I always make the joke like at work, you know, if the numbers 666 like come up and stuff and I watch all these people panic and try to buy something else. I just laugh. Let's see.
Romeo India Zulu says, have you heard about Augie's surgery?
Yeah, I've been actually, before I go to work, I go to Twitter and I look at any kind of updates and stuff. And when I got home, I looked at it too. His wife said that he's done better, or like had the surgery was good and did okay. But is he still unconscious? I'm guessing that's from the septic shock and the blood being in a way poisoned, not carrying enough oxygen or something like that. I don't know, like what kind of. Does anybody know what kind of thing happened to him? Like, I know it involved his liver and his gallbladder. And he had to have like a portion of his intestine taken out, according to what was on there. I don't know why I'm so interested. Like, I barely know like the dude, right? But I'm just so interested in, like, how dude's doing and stuff. And I don't know if
Romeo
that's
India
weird.
Zulu says, yeah, last I saw too. I onky Google it, so if I read too much it wants me to sign up.
Oh, okay.
Romeo India Zulu says, same here.
Yeah. I don't know. Just curiosity, I guess.
Romeo India Zulu says, I find myself checking like every 20 minutes.
Isn't that weird? Why is that? I think you said it best yesterday when you said he's a pillar of the community.
Romeo India Zulu says, Anki talked to the guy like twice.
Same. Well, I was in the chat with him and commented back and forth, but not like actually, spent time like one-on-one type talking. And him coming over in the raid to my channel and talking in that, and that's about it, But still, it's like a kinship that we, as Stowe players and just people that do like watch stream or whatever. It's just like we're all like a family anyway for some reason. I don't really get it, but it's yeah, I'm just curious, And that, in fact, I've had my gallbladder taken
Romeo
out
India
before.
Zulu says, yeah, that's what I meant. I never actually had a one-on-one. Just in Triz and your stream. Murdoch says, I'm in your Angus.
I mean, you Angus. And Murdoch's probably had more time spent with the dude than both of us.
Romeo India Zulu says, he's only 43.
Wow, that's how old I am. That's amazing.
Murdoch says, we talking about Augie.
Yeah. Yeah, Riz asked me if I knew any of the updates about that, because he's kept up with it, and I was like, yeah, I've been keeping up too. And the fact that we don't know why we're just so like involved in wanting to know and and seeing how dude's doing, I mean, it's not like we were like close friends or anything like that. It's like a kinship or something. I mean, yesterday Riz says like he's a pillar of community, so he's like someone that's respected and looked up to and stuff like that. So it's just out of a general curiosity or something. I guess that, and the fact, I've had my gallbladder taken out before, and of the fatty liver that I have and all that kind of junk or whatever. Just it's like a general curiosity as to how he is. But I don't know his story as to far as like how he may have gotten to the position or well the condition that he is in, you know. Be it from maybe when he was in the army or I don't know what kind of military background he has, but apparently he does have one. And I don't know if maybe it was something to do with that, you know, that got him the way he is and all that, and having to go into surgeries and stuff. But yeah, the recent update is that he went into surgery and they took his gallbladder out, part of his liver and small intestine, or some of his intestines or whatever like that, out, and that he was doing okay. But I don't know if he's still, you know, not awake or whatever. And it's just odd that I guess it's a general concern. I mean, I don't know if it's wrong to just bring it up and talk about it and all that kind of stuff. I mean, like I was saying, is like we're not really like, damn it, I did not mean to steal
Romeo
those.
India Zulu says, I wouldn't say okay necessarily, just went without complications.
Right. Yeah, the complications. That's what she said on there. Damn, I did not mean to steal 26 command credits from those people. I just walked in there thinking I could.
Romeo India
get a
Zulu
shot
says,
in.
it's not wrong to show concern. We aren't talking shit.
True.
Murdoch says, so I used to play lots of randoms on stream with cow tipping Mike and Augie would hang out. I've run ISE with him, got second DPS after him. I had a few conversations with him cause we both live in Texas. I tried to talk about health things and how important is, but he didn't seem very responsive to it. I saw an old stream of him and he is a big guy from what I saw in the video.
Oh.
He is obviously self-conscious about it, so he stopped streaming with video long time ago.
Oh.
Murdoch says, I'm concerned about him, he needs to take his health seriously.
Yeah. Well, it probably got like to a certain point, you know, where the liver, you know, and you know, hormones and stuff like that that are controlled by the liver made it impossible for him to lose weight at a normal type rate. So, you know, stuff just happens, but we don't know his story really, you know. Like, what if there was an actual problem that was from something and that caused a lot of it? I mean, some people can say, oh, hey, yeah, you know, they can just lose weight by exercising, but that's wrong. I mean, you can't just lose it by that. You have to like adjust your eating, and maybe there's like a hormonal imbalance, you know, that's causing, you know, problems in losing weight and, you know, other things, and you just never know. And maybe he had something that just like a glandular issue or something that I don't know why I say glandular issue. It's nothing to do with glands. Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe the thyroid, but the thyroid can cause issues with weight gain and hormonal imbalances and things. But just lifestyle and stuff like that, you know. And since dude was in the military, that tells me that he was once active, a whole lot active, and then the activity must have stopped. So you're used to eating a certain way, you know, because I know in like the military they have the MREs, which are like rich in all this stuff to keep the soldiers going. So maybe he was just used to eating that way, and with not being able to be physically active, it just, you know, you put on the pounds, and then next thing you know, you're having issues doing here and there. I myself have issues, but and I don't know the prognosis on those. But yeah, I mean everyone's different. There's reasons
Murdoch
why.
says, we can all make assumptions, but usually it is your habits. I used to have fatty liver disease. The doctor told me cut out soft drinks, sugar, all the shit food at grocery stores. I did that and feeling better. It's not one thing, it's your lifestyle. I mean, did you even know peanuts are not nuts, they are seeds and bad for you? It's a long journey of discovery, but you have to seek it. Romeo India Zulu says, I don't wanna seem insensitive, but he knew this surgery today was scheduled for later and didn't expect to survive it. And even if he did, his problems wouldn't go away. He knew his time was coming up, and so, why start taking care of yourself now? Just let it go, live how you want, and die how you may.
Yeah. That's probably how he looked at it. I mean, it's just too far gone past like any way to make it better. So just do whatever, you know. I mean, I can see it in someone's eyes that comes in to the store who has a congestive heart failure. This one guy, and he's been not so much taking care of himself because he can't exercise with it or anything, but he has cut back on a lot of the bad habits that he had. However, he had recently come in with one of those holster monitor things that monitor your heart and stuff. And whenever like 2 weeks went by and he got rid of it, now he's like buying like Swisser Sweets cigars and stuff and just junk food, as if, you know, he may have gotten some bad news and he's like, well, fuck this, I just do whatever now, you know. And that could be the whole thing, you know. It just could have got to the point where it's like, fuck it. Fucking thing sucks. Do it live. But yeah, you don't know. I mean, yeah, they always say like if you go in a grocery store, stay to the outer edges of it, you know, like your fruits and vegetables and lean meats and all that kind of stuff, and are going to be more toward the outside versus the inside is like the junk food area. But if you go into a Dollar General, the whole damn store is junk food. You're not going to find anything healthy in there. Maybe at one of the market stores, they'll have like carrots and shit, but you're not going to find anything in there worth eating. That's for damn sure. Most of my problem is eating late and then just going to bed. That's a lot of mine. If I didn't have that damn job, I could probably like...
Romeo India Zulu says, you mean to tell me McDonald's is bad for you?
Unfortunately, yes. I know this comes as a shock. Have you ever watched that documentary movie Super Size Me?
Romeo India Zulu says, surely the bread and fries that never get moldy must be good. Murdoch says, I understand the sentiment but don't necessarily agree. I can't stand people that smoke and say the same thing. They need someone to smack the smoke out of their mouth so hard it knocks some sense into them. You could say that about everything, fuck it. I'm homeless, mine as well kill myself. Or you could say, one step at a time, change doesn't happen overnight but it's possible. There are plenty of people that were fat as fuck and changed. For example, Murdoch says, David Goggins lost 50 kilograms excess weight in 3 months, a Navy SEAL's fitness journey.
A Navy SEAL's fitness journey? Goggins? What made him decide to that it was time for him to change any kind of thing or whatever? Like to get
Murdoch
healthy.
says, the guy used to be fat. No, he is insane. Murdoch says, the weight loss journey from 135 kilos to his shredded triathlete look now has been an arduous one, filled with strict discipline and self-control. Murdoch says, you have to be willing to fail 1,000 times to succeed and be willing to repeat that the rest of your life. Don't overthink it. Just get after it.
I used to be more athletic than I am now. That's for damn sure. Enjoyed Taekwondo. But then I got a job at retail. And that depressed
Murdoch
me.
says, Nike, just do it.
Nike? Someone told me I need to put a Nike check on my car. Because it looks like a shoe.
Romeo India Zulu says, Mikey, just fuck it.
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. One of those things like eliminate stress. Here's a bullet and a gun, you know. Damn it, not one of them. Shit. All right, we'll just leave it at 17 then. Who can say? It's a lot of that mentality of getting with it and doing this, but depression can keep
Murdoch
you from doing
says,
a lot of shit.
I will say, I won't people drag me down though. Another lesson. It's like all you can do is try to be positive. After that, fine, you be drowned, but I'm not gonna drown saving you.
Nobody gonna break your stride. Nobody gonna slow you down. Oh no, you got to keep on moving.
Murdoch says, did you know that actual shit foods have been found to cause depression? Murdoch
Yes.
says, gut health.
Gut health, that's right. And the way that people treat others and shit. That and like being born into certain situations. That can be a lot of it too. And the only way to get better or get away from it is just to go. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're trapped. I'd say a lot of my depression is caused by people. Just the general public. The way that people are just like, you know, like I mentioned today, you know, about the kid that couldn't figure out that $3 was more than
Romeo India
$2.50.
Zulu says, people suck.
I mean, even though I kept telling him, I said, dude, if if something for $2.50 didn't work, you didn't have enough money for that. Something for $3 is not going to work either. Couldn't get it through his head. He didn't understand. That's why I started laughing like a maniac at work today. I was like, oh my God, this just makes no damn sense. That Common Core math is failing people. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's insane. Just right now, I still think about it. The situation. The look on the dude's face, like he could not understand what the hell I was saying. When I said something for $3 is still not going to do it. He's like, well, why? Like, if $2.50 ain't going to work, then
Romeo
$3
India
ain't.
Zulu says, Captain Pike says it best. Sometimes things get so bad all you can do is laugh.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it was today, especially since it was that truck day. You know, that too, that fresh truck. When everything made sense, vendors delivered the shit. They put the shit out themselves. There was no problem. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, let's copy Walmart, have it come in, and we'll do it ourselves. But then they don't give you hours to do it. They don't give you more people to do it. It's still the same people that have to deal with it. And it puts a bind on like everything you have to do. I made a point today whenever I was telling like another associate. I said, I don't know if I was telling an associate, somebody across the register, so it was probably a customer. And they were talking about like the previous store that I came from used to be pristine. It was like one in the district. It was like highly rated as being like a model store, something the other stores should look up to be more like, you know. Well, that was before the whole fresh thing ever happened, which is the fresh food trucks, the market trucks, the vegetables and shit that they finally started putting in some of the Dollar Generals and things. We could prioritize what needed to be done more so than the food shit. So I told everybody like years and years ago, I said, you don't want us to have fresh food in here. And they said, why not? And I said, just trust me, it's not going to work out. They said, oh, well, we wouldn't have to go to grocery stores or whatever to get like fruits and vegetables and stuff. And I said, yeah, but That's not what I'm talking about, you know. The priorities of the store get shifted around so damn much to where it's a disaster. So then fast forward to, like, you know, I've gone to another store I'm at right now. We do not have the fresh foods. We have a fresh truck which delivers like the cold foods and we put in the freezer, but we don't have the fresh foods which actually sit out that people can pick through, like tomatoes and all that kind of stuff, and like lettuce, you know. But what has happened that I have witnessed myself is these stores that do get this stuff in, the stores look like trash. Like there's junk in the way, more so than the average Dollar General. It's gotten worse store-wise versus the fresh fruits and vegetables and all that kind of junk. And I look at these people that come in and they said, "Man, you should see that store you came from. It looks bad." And I said, "I told everybody I was going to do that. As soon as you put that shit in there, the priorities of the store change, and it's all about that food. It's not about keeping the store clean. It's not about keeping everything up and like the way it's supposed to." But nobody, like, they just like, whatever, you know, we want that in there. I'm like, And then they're like, "Oh, you need to come back to that store, you know, work there and stuff, make it look good again." I was like, that's not going to happen. If I go in there, it will not happen because of the priorities. This, you know, business, Dollar General gives you like so many store hours to do certain shit, and it's primarily focused around that damn fresh food shit now, more so than the actual store. Used to, like when I worked at the other one, at 4:30 every single day, that was time to stop everything you were doing and go and straighten up the store, recover the store, do whatever with the store, just make it look pristine for the next day, and constantly clean it up over and over and over. And we did that. That's why our store looked good. Well, then Dollar General's like...
Murdoch says, "I've been watching these videos on YouTube about Dr. Gundry, a heart surgeon. If you want to learn about all the mycotoxins, lectins, what foods could have pesticides or how to prevent leaky gut, olive oil, and your arteries, lies nutritionists want you to believe, check out some of his videos for the info. https://www.youtube.com/c/drgundry."
Dr. Gundry, attorney at law. Yeah, leaky gut is a big issue as well.
Samu Wraith says, "Yeah, cleanliness especially in the store I worked at just isn't good. It's bad and they're not going to do anything about it. It's not getting that product out, not keeping it clean. They're not keeping their shelves clean like they should."
Your posture is not to
Murdoch
be
says,
injured.
I take it! I'm Captain Jack!
Hello, Simariath. Yeah, leaky gut has a lot to do with a bunch of it too. I mean, I can definitely say that I've got leaky gut. Have you ever done the saliva test? Like, you know, you get a glass of water in the morning and you spit in it, just to see, like, if you have, what is it called? It's like, it's not a fungus, but it's something like a fungus. It's, it starts with a C. That's what I remember. It starts with a C. Candida, or Zedida, or it's like a microorganism or something that can live in your mouth. The bacteria, whatever. It can, if you just spit into a glass when you first wake up in the morning, and it dangles like with tendrils, kind of look to it, and
Romeo
it's not.
India Zulu says, "Shitty breath."
Shitty breath. Yeah. That means you have like more of like a bacteria and stuff, and need to cut back on sugars and things of that nature. But yeah, what do you do, right? My problem? Staying up, playing this game. that's what my problem is. It gets you involved. Computers. Getting in front of a computer and doing things.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Sugar is my frenemy."
Your frenemy? Sugar is frenemy. And I've always been like a water person. Every once in a while, since I started working at this store, though, I've been drinking A&W root beers every once in a while. And those cran grape things. Only when I started working at this store.
Samuraith says, but yes, Corp, they need to keep stores in retail cleaner.
Yeah, but that's what I was actually saying, though. It's whenever Dollar General that I work at, the not our store, but the stores that, you know, they used to have the priorities where, if, like I said, at 4:30, that's when they said stop everything, recover the store, make the store look good, you know, clean it up. That's your cleaning time and stuff like that. But as soon as this fresh stuff happened,
most of the DNA in our bodies isn't ours, it's bacteria. One of the reasons why it's so important to eat the right foods. For example, roots, tubers, and mushrooms create a barrier in your gut that stop toxins and is an Alzheimer's preventing thing. If you want to live a longer life and stay sharp, get your roots like sweet potatoes and mushrooms in.
Alzheimer's. I like raw garlic. But yeah, my mom eats sweet potatoes. She's like really skinny and stuff, but she's also got rheumatoid arthritis. She does that plexus stuff. You know, sells
Romeo India Zulu says, boiled frog legs.
Boiled frog legs. There you go. Boiled frog legs all around, everybody.
Murdoch says, garlic is amazing. Opens up the veins, good for blood flow.
Yeah. Arterial cleansing all the way, yo. The liver loves garlic. But people don't like it when you eat garlic. That's the problem, though. People are so sensitive about garlic.
Says, Murdoch, I'll skip sweet potato, nasty to me. Mushrooms, I love those.
Shrooms? Mushrooms? But, getting back to the retail thing. Since they made it a top priority for this
Murdoch
fresh
says,
food stuff.
That works. Romeo India Zulu says, what kind of shrooms?
What kind of shrooms? The mush kind. The mush shrooms. But the priorities shifted to where they don't even put it down to say, okay, start recovery at this time. They're like, try to get this freight out. Do this. Do that.
Murdoch says, apparently any that don't kill you, lol.
And it's gotten kind of insane. And that's only because the fresh food thing happened. And it
Romeo India
took
Zulu
priority.
says, magic. Samuraith says, mush kind, haha.
Mush magic? I want to watch a movie, but I can't. What's a good movie I can't watch? Mad World. Mad
Murdoch
World.
says, you said that last time, Scorp?
Yes, I did.
Samuraith says, it's about getting the shelves full in retail, Scorp.
Yeah. It's about those damn shelves. There used to be like a certain time frame, like a way to do things. Whenever I started and continued to work my 7.5-ish years at the previous Dollar General I worked at, we worked a certain way to where everything was always taken care of within a certain time period. You know,
Romeo
like
India Zulu says, boss level.
And it was like, you know, as soon as your truck comes in, nobody can take the first 2 days off on a truck day or whatever like that. You know, you were there. There was a certain way everything got put out. Everything was done. Now the store that I'm at,
Zulu says, movie.
the boss level? Is that like that's a movie? Boss level?
Samuraith says, watch that new Robin Hood movie when you get time, it's actually good. The reviews say not so much, but I liked it. Or watch Men in Tights.
A new Robin Hood movie? I'm not aware of that. But the one that I'm at now, it's like an anything goes, all no holds barred type situation, right? There's no like actual planning for when things are supposed to be done. No cleaning really gets done as it's supposed to get done. I don't care. I mean, I'm just there now. I mean, I'm not there to to say here this does this and that or whatever. I'm just there. They tell me what to do, I'll do whatever. I love it. That's so awesome. I love that. Yeah, this pistol is not good. It's a little big for my hands. I'm holding it barely. You can't see it, but it's mine. It's my pistol. And you can't have it. It's my pistol. No, you can't have it either. My pistol. Okay, tomorrow one da 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 for that. Okay, next.
Romeo India Zulu says, Beavis and Butthead starts this weekend.
Really sweet. Are they gonna have like just a regular 30-minute show, or is it gonna be an hour?
Samu Wraith says, yes, aim Scorp, I no longer care, they just tell me, hey, do this, I do it.
There you go. That's it. Like today, my tasks in the store were to put a shelf up on the top. It's a sky shelf. It's one of the very top that holds a bunch of shit. But it's not really a sky shelf. It's just a top shelf. Because there's certain designated zones which are... Never mind. It gets too far into it. Put a shelf up so that junk can be set there. And put price changes out while running a register. Then do some recovery. But can't do two of things without doing something else. You have to do something. So I had to sacrifice one of the two that had the option, and because what's more important, right? Okay, making things look pretty on the shelf, or making sure the price is correct so people don't snap your head off when they get up to the damn register and say, "No, that's not what the shelf said." That makes an executive decision right there. I'm gonna go with the don't bite my head off, so I decided to do that instead. Executive decision. That's what a district manager told me a long time ago. They were babysitting me for the day because the manager was out and the temporary manager got arrested. So they're like, you know, I was like, okay, well, it's like 4-something o'clock. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to recover the store or continue putting freight out? And they're like, if you were an executive and you owned this business, what would you want to do? I was like, well, you can't sell the product if it's not out on the shelf, so I'd rather put the freight out versus like just go around and straighten it out. He's like, well, do that then. I was like, all right, cool. He said, that's your executive decision. And when he said that, I'm thinking, executive decision, huh?
Romeo India Zulu says, leave.
Leave? Oh, no, that wasn't an option, no. I can't leave. I'm stuck where I'm at. Gain salvage. Do I have any salvage to gain? Leave? But whenever he said executive decision, that was like me going, really? Okay. That gave me some ideas. So anytime I wanted to do anything I wanted to do that was against what everybody else was wanting to do, it's my executive decision.
Romeo India Zulu says, if this was your store, what would you do? Burn this sumbitch down and get insurance money.
Polaron damage space. Okay. Polaron damage. Let's see. Four weapons. I'll leave that and get a different one. Toilet prize is AF weapon. USS urinal.
Samu Wraith says, yep, same ID, rather do that too, stock the product Scorp, but Walmart where I work likes a cosmetic pulling things to the edge of the shelf instead of stocking at a certain hour. I'm like, okay, whacked, but okay.
Right? Yep. Okay, so you work at Walmart. Yeah, I understand that too. You get to deal with those darling shelf fixtures. Make sure you cover those diamonds.
Let us stand. Pardons. And now,
Ronald touch to this
Baby. I love it. Yep. Cover up them holes in that shelf so nobody sees them. I'm thinking, well, why put the damn holes there to begin with then? Shit. Bring that shit to the edge. I know all about that crap too. Put it a certain way. Yeah. Deep recovery, soft recovery.
Romeo India Zulu says, so you can peg it.
So you can peg it. That's right. Scanner hooks. That is true. That is what the holes are for. Yeah, like you want to use some sort of pegging mechanism, but still, they go a little overboard in that bullshit.
Samu Wraith says, yep, they like them diamonds covered instead of say it run say top stock to the actual shelf.
We had at the other store, there were certain like rule sets or whatever in-store policy type thing that the DM set. It was like bottom and top shelf, everything pulled like a hard, like a complete recovery on that, making sure it was all pulled forward. And the middle ones, like say if you had like canned items or something like that, or something stackable, you would have them from back to front in a way like you like make a level and then you stack them from back to front to make sure that you can see in there so that nobody like just like steals something and put it in or whatever. Or if you have to do counts for one day, you can just look in there and glance and you don't have to like move stuff around to look and try to count behind it. But they're all different no matter where they are. There's a customer that comes into our store that used to work at Walmart. Like he recently quit within this past month. He was in charge of freight unloading, the single box freight unloading. And I can imagine how bad that was because when I worked at Family Dollar, that's what we did. That shit's a piece of shit. I do not recommend that bullshit. It's a pain in the ass. And having to unload the whole truck? My God. Come on, damn it. Terran Empire ground. Yeah. Okay. We're waiting for that TFO. Let's look into our mission. Available. In progress.
Red alarm. Red alarm.
La da da.
Red alarm.
Red alarm. Red alarm. Let's see. While we're waiting, let's do this. Go shoot some
Sam Wraith
terrors.
says, yeah, we don't have anywhere near the staff we need yet. Corporate is expecting all this done and I'm like WTF, okay.
Right? That's what the dude was saying, like they had just made some adjustments and stuff to scheduling and hours and stuff like that, so there's not like enough for people to do anything anymore. That's why you're like, okay, what do you want me to do? And they tell you, you're like, okay, I'll do it, whatever. And you do it to your best ability. It's never going to be enough anyway. Like some advice I was once given, you can be replaced. You are replaceable. Damn straight. I need to turn that on. And I need to get my gun back. My gun back. My gun back. Lieutenant Dan was always trying to get his gun back. And he's told me to get my gun back. Get my gun back. So I did.
Oh, we're transmitting now.
No, we're not
Hello.
transmitting. We're transmitting.
Welcome aboard the Discovery.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Aye, aye, sir. Which one is it? Oh, shit. Okay, incoming kill. There you go, panel. I love how it just bring a Horta on board a ship.
Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
That's right. Someone peed in their pool.
Samuraith says, nope, Scorp, never enough. Yeah, they told me that too, man. I'm replaceable, and I'm like, that's crap. I've been there 10 years and just seems it doesn't matter.
It doesn't?
Now that I have
No, not one thing you do for them matters to them.
Chili as planned.
The only thing that matters to them is money.
Weapons at highest setting. Open fire.
You're just there to do the work.
Kill them now. Kill them or I'll kill you.
And it's never good enough stuff. Like, you could do something and feel gratification from it, you know, and like you actually did something that you're proud of. All it takes is one supervisor person come over there and go, well, you missed this, you didn't do this right, and whatever, you know. And they're like looking at the flaws of it versus like congratulating you for what you've actually done that matters. Yeah, so I'm like, you know. Now it doesn't really affect me or nothing like that anymore. People can just say you're a piece of shit and like, okay, cool. You know, makes them mad. I'm gonna be back down. That's how I deal with rude customers too. The ones that like to snap at you, call you names, just smile back at them with a big old grin. That psychopath grin, you know.
Welcome to the
Fire! Fire, man torpedo. Fire! Man torpedo. Firing main cannon. Kaboom!
Huh. Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
Look out! They're still alive!
Romeo India Zulu says, tell M next time they give you shit you invoke your right to refuse service. GTFO bitch.
Get the fuck out, bitch. Then you get like a message from a DM or some shit. Had that one customer come in that day. Y'all getting just as bad as Walmart. So when I told him, I said, you know, he had bought like what was it? The green tea, Lipton green tea 12 packs or whatever it was. And so the shelf said one thing, you know, and it rang up for a different price. We did not know this at the time. He didn't mention it. I didn't know that it was a price change because how often do I go back there to where those drinks are versus other people that work with me? So I didn't know there was a change in price until he gets outside.
Yeah, that's how it is for me, Scorp. I have a main manager for my shift who says he has no beef with me but constantly acts like a dick cause it's never fast enough and so often he stocks product where it don't go, but recently our store manager has transferred so hopefully his BS won't be allowed anymore. Romeo India Zulu says, so? They can take their $5 business elsewhere.
Yeah, he was it was like he came back in after he looked at his receipt and he said, you overcharged me for that, you know. I was like, what are you talking about? And he said the tea, the shelf said this or whatever or something, you know, about whatever. And I said, well, we're now going through price changes and we just haven't had a chance to go change the price. He goes, no. You owe me $2. I'm like, I was trying to explain. That's like, sir, yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to explain the situation as to why it happened first, so then we can deal with it. And they said like, no. You know, I was like, okay, here we go. It's one of these nah people. And I said, well, what we can do to, make sure everything's okay or whatever is you go outside, you bring back in what you just purchased. We'll do an exchange. I'll override the price, and it'll be right. He says, no, I ain't gonna do that. Y'all getting just as bad as Walmart. Then he just leaves. I'm like, I just presented him with a way that he gets his money that he thinks we've taken, but he doesn't want to do it. So I was halfway expecting like a phone call from a DM or something like that, or managers, getting on my ass about it. But I gave the guy the options, And it's like when people would get onto me for like a propane tank exchange or something like that. Well, if it's, if you get a propane, you exchange it for one that's there. You take it home. You keep your receipt. Just cause. I'm always talking about people. Keep your receipt just in case something's wrong. Well, they come and they get like a one of the propanes. They buy it. Like exchange it for the one they brought back, and then like a week goes by. They come back and say, we couldn't get any propane out of that. It won't come out. We want to get another one. We want you for you to exchange and give us another one or whatever. I'm like, do you have your receipt?
Samu Wraith says,
They're like, no.
Hellscorp, I told a team lead for one of my cold areas I work. She said some Wonka creamer said we'll go to the shelf, and I clearly showed her the system. It's not got a location to put it, and she's like, well, I've been putting it here, and I'm like, well, I'll put it. It's wrong, but I'll do what you say. So lol, I get paid your backside if it's wrong.
Yeah, people think they know where to put shit.
Samu Wraith says, you hear this latest thing, Scorp? They'd prefer you not to bring back or return to the store.
Walmart does? But yeah, the anyway, the propane thing. I asked the guy, I said, do you have your receipt? He said, no, I didn't think I needed to keep it. And I said, well, how long ago has it been since you got this? He says, about a week or two. I was thinking, okay, but I don't know if you did or did not get this.
Zulu says, is life so rough down there that $2 makes a difference in their life that they treat you like shit? Go home, make a garden, eat for literally dirt cheap.
Right. So that customer got mad. They called whatever or whoever and found that I was in the right because without a receipt to prove whenever something was purchased or whatever, we can only go by word, and we can't go by word because, this is like a $20 to $60 purchase or something like that. And I mean, anybody could come in and say, hey, I got this propane from you. It's not coming out. Can I exchange it? Oh, sure,
says,
yeah.
No, Walmart hasn't endorsed it, but Target has.
Target has? Well, we know that's going to follow then, don't we? I bet everybody wants it to be like Bed Bath & Beyond. Their return policy on anything is bring it back no matter how long ago you ever got it. As long as it has the tag on it, they'll take it back no matter what. Task Force Operations. We'll do that one. Part system. Because my sister worked at a Bed Bath & Beyond. And they had somebody who had purchased a comforter like 5+ years or something before, and they were able to bring it back and get a full refund on it because it still had the tag, and that's their return policy. Full refund. And I was like, holy shit. How? Oh damn, I already had a Polaron one selected. Son of a bitch, I'm a dumbass. Okay.
Romeo India Zulu says, red alert.
Red alert. Okay.
Samu Wraith says, wow, full refund.
Yeah. Bed Bath & Beyond's as long as it shows that it came from a Bed Bath & Beyond, you can be entitled for a refund. And if you have your receipts, even better, kind of something or whatever, it's crazy. But at Dollar General, it's like 90
Romeo
days.
India Zulu says, daily.
Daily? Red alert daily? Oh my God! Really, dude? I totally forgot. I didn't know that that was already now. Son of a bitch. Yeah, okay, sure. Man, I'm glad you're here, Riz.
Actual technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
To our ode. Always think of them having a stopped up nose when they're talking. To our ode. Daily profit. Yeah, the return policy at Dollar General is 90 days, depending on the product. I mean, if it's anything but electronics, like movies or something like that, yeah. But if it's a movie, generally everywhere it's the same return policy.
Wish there was a Costco in my area. Scorp, I've heard good things.
There ain't nothing around where I'm at. That's for damn sure.
Romeo India Zulu says _.
But generally it's the same as it is like at Walmart with return policy. You can probably return the exact same movie or whatever for the same one if there's a problem with yours if you've opened it. But if you've opened it and it's pretty much over in anything like that. But I pissed off the manager I used to have, like maybe the first few weeks.
Says _ _.
The first few weeks that I had started working at Dollar General, because I read up on a lot of the policies and stuff, and the return policy was one of them, because you're going to be working on a register. People are going to want to know this shit, So even on the a sign that we can put up there on the register that says please use other register, on the back of it is like a few of the policies, and one of those being the return policy. So one day I was up there at the register, just checking someone out on the register, like you normally would. Manager behind me, like doing whatever, I can't remember what she was doing. And this woman asked me, she's like, if I don't like something that I get here, or if it doesn't work for me, can I bring it back?
Wraith says, yeah, we generally tell them you broke the seal on the movie, it can't be returned.
Yeah. And she, whenever she was asking me, if what's your return policy, just in case I don't want this or whatever, or if there's a problem with it. And I said, 90 days, ma'am. You can bring it back as long as you have your receipt, and that product being what it is, you can bring it back, and get your money back on it. And the manager looked at me with this angry face, and she was like, don't tell people that. I was like, what? The return policy? She goes, yeah. Don't let them know that. I'm like, why are we going to keep it a secret? That's what it is. It's 90 days. She goes, just tell them 30 or something like that. I was like, I'm not telling them 30. I'm telling them 90 because it's what it says. So every time someone would come in there, I would turn that sign around and I'd point at it saying 90 days. And man, that would piss her off every time. But I wasn't meaning to piss them off. I was just giving them, I was telling them, hey, this
Murdoch
is how this
says,
is.
I swear you work with fucking idiots.
Yeah, this was like, 11 years ago that happened.
Sounds like our guest.
But I would tell them because, mostly it happens at a lot of stores though, like the movie thing. If you've opened it, yes, you've broken the seal. You cannot return
India
it.
Zulu says, bonus marks for 2 weeks. I humbly suggest a TIFO stream.
A TIFO stream?
Samu Wraith says, what do you mean the return policy so lie to them that manager is whacked?
Yeah. They don't like to advertise that it's 90 days apparently. But I would always point it out to people. But also the movie thing, right? If the movie is opened, yes, it is broken, like it's open sealed. But if the movie is damaged to where, like, if you bought it and it doesn't work, you can exchange it for the exact same movie only. If it's opened, no exact same movie, you keep it. It's yours, whatever, you've lost. But it's generally like that at a bunch of places. I can guarantee it, like maybe at Walmart too. But they don't advertise that kind of thing. If you buy it, it's yours type situation no matter what nowadays. But it's a lot of that kind of stuff that I've like realized working for the company for like 11 years is the way they change the policy depending on how they want it to be. Like they have a heater policy. You know, if you buy a heater and you open the box, you can't return it, like at all. Yeah, are we like frozen?
Samu Wraith says, I had a manager who used to tell me don't pull damaged product from the grocery shelf unless it is leaking, and I'm like, people won't buy dented cans, and he just gave me a dirty look. Glad he doesn't work here no more.
See, log back in. We lost the connection. Unless it's leaking. Unless it's rotting itself on the shelf. Yeah, if it's dented, I mean, something like that at our place, you know, we can like mark it down or some shit, you know, depending on how
Murdoch
bad it
says,
is.
let's do some TFOs.
Well, let me do my endeavors. But the heater.
Romeo India Zulu says, leak? I'm not detecting any leaks. Don't you people in the 24th century ever pee? Murdoch says, want to show you my new outfit, lol.
Okay, we can do something like that in a moment after I've gotten like my my stuff going. Like that. Let me get to a safe place where I can leave this map. It's like the heater return policy we have is if you open a heater, it's yours. You cannot return it. If it's unopened and you have your receipt, you can get a full refund. But how do you know if it works for you or not if you don't
Romeo
open
India Zulu
it?
says, first contact? No? Bad joke? Yes? Okay, thumbs underscore up.
Thumbs up. I still need to do my one of my endeavors here. And that's gain salvage.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu still looking for that leak, lol. I don't want to be a statue.
Where you at? Earth Space Dock? And where am I at? Okay, yeah, I'll be there in a second. Ah, hit a planet. Never mind. Man, there is no course correction. Like, you know, when you're going into warp, and you're like supposed to go somewhere, you think, okay, there's a planet coming, let's dodge around
Romeo
that.
India Zulu says, I love that movie. Jean-Luc blow up the damn ship. No.
No. Jean-Luc blow up the damn ship. No. The line must be drawn.
Sam Wraith says, yes Corp, they generally have in the past told us if you won't buy it, customer won't either.
That's a thing. Today I bought one of those core water drinks with the busted cap just because nobody else wanted it. And I wanted it anyway. I wanted water. I didn't care that it had a busted cap because the core water
Sam
has
Wraith says,
the blue.
At Romeo and Zulu the line must be drawn here.
The line must be drawn here. Earth space dock is now boarding. Will all Earth space docks please space dock?
Romeo India Zulu says, fuck they. We had ice cream liquors a couple years ago. Never ever get anything with broken seal.
Oh yes. The ice cream liquor. That's why I tell them, yeah, if you know, do not buy any ice cream if it's not sealed.
Samu Wraith says, this far no farther Scorp.
This far no farther. With that bullets?
Murdoch says, You found me.
Yes, I did, Borg. It's like we both look the same way. Woman goes by, we're like...
Murdoch says, do I look weird enough?
I'd say yeah. Now, is that a Borg only type weapon? Like on the arm, the prosthetic thing?
Romeo India Zulu says, got the whole exosuit? Murdoch says, yeah, it's plasma.
So there's like weapons that I myself have that say Borg prosthetic or something like that, but it's not. It just looks like a regular weapon whenever you like hold it. I can't remember which ones those are. They're somewhere. Ooh. Deck 37. Dick 37. Where are you at? I'm on Dick 37.
Murdoch says, this is the Lobby set, spurged for my only Borg. Samu Wraith says, I forget what rep does the Borg cutting beam come from?
Omega? Where's it at? Task Force Omega, I think. That's
Murdoch
Borg.
says, Omega.
Omega gonna get you. Omega gonna maybe get you there too, I tell you what. Omega gonna get you. Salvage. I only have one salvageable something. So everything's getting back into my bank or my whatever again here. My
Murdoch
inventory.
says, so my exceed rated limits build is going better.
Going betters and betters and better, betters and betters and betters and better and better.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's kinetic though so unaffected by your TAC consoles. Samu Wraith says, good, I'll get it for my phaser build.
Everyone knows it's butter.
That's me.
The transport is so much slower for this character.
Samu Wraith says, it's sad how retail has changed Scorp, it's just about the job anymore.
That's right.
Samu Wraith says, I feel like.
Yep, it's not about people. It's about money. That's what it's always been about.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Boom 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get mine out too. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Get all these swarmers after them, like swarms after swarms after swarmers.
The Terrans are creating
Trans what? Transdimensional, mister. Transdimensional.
Samu Wraith says, at Scorpwana that's how I feel some days at work lol I am going home like Cartman says haha.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Retail hell. That's what it is. Retail hell. It is hell to be in retail. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Screw you guys, home.
Romeo India Zulu says, nah, half-baked. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you I'm out.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So it's going on now, the bonus March 2nd, 16th. Nice. Well, damn, I'm the wrong character to get bonus stuff. Look, he doesn't need it. Bullshit.
Samu Wraith says, Scorp I feel that guy who says war never changes I'm retail never changes lol that music that was used.
War! Gaia. Murdoch, looks like your suicide ship is working out great.
Romeo India Zulu says, same duration as Red Alert. Now
Red
is your
Alert.
time to grind marks.
Constipation class.
Murdoch
Space.
says, it could use boimlers.
Boimlers? Whoop, that went away. Time remaining, mister. Have you been watching Lower Decks?
something massive.
Samu Wraith says, yeah console is getting Pavo on the 4th.
Pavo. Pavel the pervert.
Romeo India Zulu says, today Sam. Samu Wraith says, constipation class with turd pedos lol.
To the Terran Empire!
Warning, ship is under attack.
Murdoch says, so I saw the episode with the robot battle, the graveyards and the epic space battle in that show.
Robot battle? Oh, so have you have been watching Lower Decks?
Murdoch says, no the other show.
The other show. Constipation class.
Romeo India Zulu says, Orville.
Oh, the Orville, yeah.
Murdoch says, thanks.
I forget what day of the week that comes on. Or it comes out, or whatever happens to it.
You are fools to oppose us.
Samuraith says, can you imagine a hemorrhoid class scorp hahaha?
Hemorrhoid class starship? Well, they,
Murdoch says,
may frown at
the
that
name
one.
always escapes me, just something about the word Orville.
Orville Redenbacher? You think popcorn?
We've conquered everyone else in our reality. Yours will fall.
Murdoch says, exactly.
So, are you liking it more? Orville Redenbacher is coming into your kitchen.
Crush.
We will crush you. We will crush you.
Murdoch says, but those two episodes were awesome and the next two that followed. Romeo India Zulu says, don't skip 2 days Sam, gotta get that progress. I'm 2,150 of 3,500.
Damn, Riz, you're gonna pass me up.
Murdoch says, the last one I saw was the one with the cell phone that was found in space. It was well done.
Oh, wow. The cell phone's found in space. So, is that whenever the time
Murdoch
travel
says,
was happening?
the ship's driver can really sing.
Oh, wow. You've been watching that thing religiously then, haven't you, Murdoch? Yeah, Riz, you're gonna pass me up on the progress.
Murdoch says,
That's pretty
the
cool.
one with the girl and he recreates her in the holographic room and he gets attached. Murdoch says,
Oh.
had some nice twists.
Okay, so yeah. I like the Orville.
Murdoch says, also love the Star Trek people in the show. Murdoch says, love seeing them.
Make repairs.
Yeah, it kind of puts it together in a way. Like,
Murdoch says, Orville gave some of them some work. Romeo India Zulu says, you're on pace to pass me in endeavors. Samurai says, yeah, I'll start Pavo when it comes out tomorrow and probably buy out a past event so I can eventually get that 1,500 LOBI.
Lobby! Is that what you're gonna go for? What about you, Riz? What are you gonna go for?
Make repairs.
I still haven't decided on my first one. Repairs complete.
Romeo India Zulu says, it came out at 9 AM this morning.
Oh, dude, yeah, so Sam, you need to get into that. Samurai. Or it will come out this coming morning, or it's already out this past coming morning?
Make repairs.
Repairs complete.
Samuraith says, yep, the vengeance will be mine score.
Ass alt team on beard. Yeah, if I hadn't have missed the internet for 10 days, that's like what? 50, so that's 500. I could have added 500 to my event campaign right now.
Romeo India Zulu says, undecided. I want Klingon promo ship, so perhaps D7? I did my daily about 10 hours ago. Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu not according to the game it says tomorrow.
Maybe it's different for all the consoles, like Riz Romeo Riz, is on Xbox and you're on PlayStation. So maybe there's a little difference there. Like as far as the days go. You mean all this talk about the D7 and now you're thinking about getting it too, Riz?
Murdoch says, which D7?
He said the promo D7. So the one that's going to be listed under the event campaign. So not one that's going to be a Zen store. The free one that you get.
Murdoch says, more than one I think.
Let's see. Oh, shit.
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
My 5 enforcements. Events, reward info. D7 Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier, KDF only.
Romeo India Zulu says, in the past, consoles were same. But a screw-up isn't unheard of. Whichever isn't legendary or Zen. Murdoch says, there is the Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier and the Temporal D7.
So yeah, I'm thinking probably the Miracle Worker, huh, Riz? Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're wanting? Wanting. Do it like Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. He was over there the other day. Seemed like there was 3 of them right there. I'd have to have a side-by-side comparison.
Samu Wraith says, is there a T6
You
Negvair?
haven't seen the last of me.
Operation complete.
Terok Nor has been sent.
Nor has anyone else. Terok Nor. Oh, come on.
Romeo India Zulu says, Miracle is nice. Can do without carrier but I don't need another temporal. Romeo India Zulu says, yes. Romeo India Zulu says, Negtef.
I beg your pardon, then. Gary the Klingon. He must be in his ship so he's looking like the other guy. He's the other guy. Let's see. Events. Go back to reward info.
Romeo India Zulu says, depends on seating I guess. Murdoch says, actually the Temporal D7 is supposedly the best ship in the game for beam overload builds.
Jim Hadar, Nichols, and Kathy.
Murdoch says, but the Miracle Worker D7 flight deck carrier has a great trait so depends.
Wish this list was like clickable. We can like see
Romeo
the ships.
India Zulu says, guess I got some studying to do. Murdoch says, personally I'll be getting the Miracle Worker D7 cause it will complete my meta traits on my main ROM.
Evil plans. See if Gary's got any shit he can give away here. Revolutionary. Gary. Tetrion beam. I don't care anymore. Let's just do this. Here. Ah, man, that's a lot less than I thought it was going to be. I want your loving and I want your revenge. You and me can have a bad romance.
Murdoch says, but if I wanted the best bow ship it would be the D7 Temporal, just depends what you want. Obviously it's not just the ship, it's the trait that you can use on your main with the other traits to make a super build, and you can also do a build on the ship you get, but it's per one character. So Romeo India Zulu says, or maybe disco refit, but my KDF guys need love too.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Salvage. Ooh.
You're goddamn right.
Murdoch says, perfect.
I love it. I love it.
Samu Wraith says, can you imagine Gary the Klingon in a grocery store? LOL.
You just see if that has an actual command associated with
Romeo India Zulu says, I gave my main the mirror warship. So D7MW sounds solid. Samu Wraith says, the timing on that, you're right. LOL.
Damn it. What do I call it? What is that one called? Damn it, I gotta look it up.
Murdoch says, one Klingon says, you got a friend in me. Gary says, you're goddamned right.
Okay, BBGD right. Okay, so it's BBGD right. And I don't think I have like a sound associated with that. Or like a, well, I don't, because I removed all the sounds, so no, I don't. Okay, so scripts. I gotta add that one. That's just so perfect. That makes me laugh. Let's see. Sound commands. Edit that. Open with Notepad+.
Samu Wraith says, at Murdoch's LOL.
Let's see. How do we want to trigger it? Maybe that. Let's give that a shot. See if that helps. All right, and reload scripts. Okay. Let's see.
You're goddamn right.
Oh man, what the hell? Got booted from the game.
Romeo India Zulu says, I got back above 300 billion Argentine pesos.
300 billion Argentine pesos. What the hell did that thing kick me from the game for? Because I've minimized it? Defeated. Welcome to Drazona, you little bastard. How you doing in Drazona, you little turd? Walter.
Romeo India Zulu says, still about 45% of what I need for the refit. Samu Wraith says, never enough Pacos. LOL.
Never enough Pacos. Let's see. Gary Fleet. Ew. Let's say, should I use up the dilithium I have to go ahead with these projects, or should I actually just wait, kind of like I'm trying to do anyway? Because I'm trying to wait.
Romeo India Zulu says, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pacos.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled. But Peter Piper picked a pack of poo-poo heads. Join random for the night. Islands in the sea, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me. Like the guy trotting on his horse today. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Gary just throws his wife away like that.
You're goddamn right.
Man, I watched that latest episode of Saul.
Get!
Goodness.
Get on!
Get shit on. That's pretty cool. They're tying it all together. Cruising for a bruising. Damn you, Gravity Kills. Damn you all to hell.
Romeo India Zulu says, GK? Timer starts now.
Oh? What are we timing? How long it takes Gary to abandon mission? Gary does not abandon ship. He abandons people.
Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. Timer starts now.
Romeo India Zulu says, last time it took the better part of 45 minutes, nobody but you seemed to care. Samu Wraith says, how long will it take for Gary to abandon Yep?
Yeah, well, I wasn't really like playing either, you know, so there was that. But now I think I will. Meow. Ship is on top of attack. I still haven't got it repaired yet either. I ain't fixed my ship yet. I have an idea.
Romeo India Zulu says, ship happens.
What the hell?
Samuraith says, oh hey Scorp Rizzle, I was trying the AFK space station 1, couldn't turn it elite but did get the marks, so didn't get the material. Romeo India Zulu says, fuck that saucer I guess.
It didn't die, damn it. I wanted to see it like explode or something.
Romeo India Zulu says, advanced next time, or trade in 100 disco marks.
Goddamn right.
Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu LOL.
The hell? Advance next time, or trade in 100 disco marks. Oh? Couldn't turn it elite? Really?
Romeo India Zulu says, why is my name only capitalized for me?
I see you as capital O on me. Damn it. Fuck. Capital R, lowercase O M E O, capital I, lowercase N D I A, capital Z U L U is lowercase. Sometimes it bees like that. There you go.
Scorpwana says, I see it like this Romeo India Zulu. Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, but it seems doing private you can't turn elite. Romeo India Zulu says, but in a tag it's 0 capital? And in viewer list.
Well, there's two, there's the display name and then there's the username. Then the display name is the one that has the capitals and the username does not. So in the username
Romeo
list it does
India
not.
Zulu says, you don't need elite.
Yeah, if you just want to get the
Romeo
spore.
India Zulu says, oh, so dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, doing through all this like scripting stuff. Yeah, it's like Irm. I would show you, but I gotta stop playing to do that. But yeah, the display name is the one that, like me, my display name have a capital S versus the username has a lowercase s. The username is what they go by, like you know, going to the channel and all that in the browser and stuff, or on the Twitch app. Versus the numbers that are there also, the user ID number, which is unique to each user, but free to see.
Romeo India Zulu says, I tried to customize it, guess it half worked.
You try to say goodbye and you choke. Try to walk away and you stumble. Damn it! I want to deliver my particles too for no reason. Gravitic. His gravitic anchors. The next black hole? Let's make a stream where all we do is play Gravity Kills every night. Like the whole stream. Queue up for Gravity Kills. Just keep going. Gravity Kills, Gravity Kills, Gravity Kills.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu nope, I just need material.
You need the spores.
Romeo India Zulu says, unfollow.
Unfollow? Why? Yeah, I don't know. I unfollow myself too. If that okay. Damn it! I ran into the shield. Damn it! 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 Oh, what? Yeah, there we are.
Samu Wraith says, gravity kill at underscore gravity at underscore at underscore at underscore LOL.
Gravity? Deal not have gravity. No, no, no. Ship's under attack. Well, get on top of that attack, son.
Romeo India Zulu says, yeah, so one round of SB1 on advanced, or cash in marks. Open any disco rep boxes, you may get lucky.
You would feel lucky, punk, do ya? Hey? Am I going anywhere? Or? Deliver hacking particles. Let the ship go out there and get its own damn hawking particles. Blay it! Blay it! Blay it! Suck it, blay it! My 4 shields failing. 4 ships failing.
Samu Wraith says, I'll try it when I get home at Romeo India Zulu.
Oh, you're not at home right now. You're like, are you at work? Yeah. Dude. Broadway.
Romeo India Zulu says, dude, the other day Triz did a giveaway. Gave homeboy 1 key and he scored a T6. What the shit?
Oh my god, that's awesome. We died in the black hole.
Samu Wraith says, Gary does not fall the shield fails him.
The shield fails him. Gary the Klingon wins. Just pops off. Man, that's lucky right there. A T6. Wow. The Hawking particles are so damn far away.
Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu yet I saw that I was like wow what a key that was awesome. Romeo India Zulu says, I almost got some keys with EC today, but I know better.
You almost, like you were on the verge and you were like, I better not. Because you're trying to like save them up too, like the energy credits. Yeah, you'll be careful of those temptations now. Just step away from the temptations. Even though they're tempting, stay away from the temptations. 5. Somebody really loves that whirlwind thing. I will hide under here. It's like trying to push a baby out of a womb.
Romeo India Zulu says, right? Double mistake right there. Lost EC and empty boxes. Samuraith says, I will not buy keys except for one reason Scorp they make my world razor I am getting that friggin' ship LOL.
I'm getting that friggin' ship and I'm getting it up now, damn it. You know how tempting it is for me, like, when I go into the local Walmart and I see those snap tight, like, models of the Enterprise, because they have, like, a display and around the toy aisle for plastic Star Trek models. But they're like $20-something a piece or something. And I'm like, dude, I want to get one of those little ships. But I don't. I make sure I don't. The temptation is there, but I'm stronger than my temptation. What, like, are we fighting or something? What's going on here? Where's, like, the ship or something?
Romeo India Zulu says, you gonna need to save a couple paychecks. Maybe get your water turned off cause that promo ship costs same as 1 month rent.
Oh, I'm talking about like a plastic model. Oh yeah, oh you're talking to him, okay, yeah. Dude! You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Samuraith says, that's like they had a D7 Klingon toy shop I had to force myself to walk away.
He's like, nope. Just gonna walk away from that one. Get away. You go away. They don't. Alright, we're trying to destroy the gravitic anchors, but there's so much shit happening here that I can't keep track of where everything's at. Because it says destroy
Romeo
station.
India Zulu says, I have one Trek toy. It's a vengeance statue about the size of a golf ball. I keep it on top of my Xbox.
Nice. Vengeance statue. Golf ball. Man, there's this kid that keeps hitting golf balls at the store. Today, like 6 balls were found out in the parking lot.
Samuraith says, At Romeo India Zulu, yet I know I want that ship pretty bad. We get multiple phaser lances. I'm going to have to resist Tris yesh phrase. He has to want to buy it, haha.
Crap, we went the wrong way. And that was the end of Gary the Klingon that day.
Romeo India Zulu says, I mean, don't get me wrong, your money is your money, do what you want. But as for me, knowing my luck, I'll just have a bunch of regrets. AMD shame, cause I know better. But yet, I understand the feels behind such a decision.
Where the hell is
Samurai
this
says,
at?
and that was the end of Gary when decided to have a Beavis moment and flew at the sun smiling _ face _ with _ sunglasses.
Where the hell is the, It's right there. Proto-matter facility.
Enough.
I think the map is glitched. Cause there's that, right?
Romeo India Zulu says, it's gotta be the first word?
Well, the command.
Romeo India Zulu says, not context clues?
Nah, it's just the command. Since Beavis and Butthead is the B&B, is it?
We get it. Look, I think we're all thinking the same thing here. Can we put the TV back on?
Yeah, but something cool this time, because that show sucked.
Yeah, really. You have no oxygen. Blah, 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 blah.
It only searches the command name, not the
Romeo
sound.
India Zulu says, I said 1 to 26 in hopes it'd play them all. LMAO, I'm dumb.
I can make it happen. Go the
goddamn right.
Romeo India Zulu says, now that's too much. Samurai says, at Romeo India Zulu, let's point it at the sun. LOL.
Incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had a chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic.
Samurai says, never too much Beavis and Butthead, haha.
Feel the beats of the middle double time. I believe Gary will have to abandon mission.
Romeo India Zulu says, I had a telescope from a camera shop, expensive for us, but not like I could see the surface of Mars. I was looking at the moon in late afternoon once, down at our vacation spot in Oregon, so no city light interference. A plane flew directly in the path and I swear I could almost see faces.
Whoa, that's pretty sweet. Were they terrified?
Samu Wraith says, I was waiting for a Gary abandoned ship LOL.
Oh, damn it, I went right through that son of a bitch. Abandoned ship. Gary blew up again.
Romeo India Zulu says, if you was gonna quit, it should have been at the start. Your penalty would be almost over by
but
now.
I thought you wanted us to do the docking first.
Commence docking sequence.
Docking sequence active, maybe. Proto-melon for la bahala.
Enough!
Yep, going right through that son of a bitch. Madre de Dios, señor! Oh my god! No, the key! No! Drive it!
Romeo India Zulu says, Gary the Klingon needs a team who knows what the hell they're doing.
2 people left already.
Samu Wraith says, Beavis play my command LOL.
Beavis?
Ah! I saw something, but like, it went away.
Try the other eye. You've got 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Look over here.
Damn it, Beavis, you can't do anything right. Step aside.
Romeo India Zulu says, I don't blame them. I'll admit it took me a while to understand this TIFO, but once I did, it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It's just
all I see is like nighttime.
When the facility doesn't fall.
Just don't shoot until the final battle.
Maybe we'll
Fly
see some
and collect.
fire.
I mean, the facility itself it just will not fall into the black hole. They played backwards. Yeah, the facility is not falling where it should fall. Trying to see if there's like some collision geometry on it at least. Probably not. It left a while ago. I saw like a sphere of green up above a while ago.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu there you go, let's point IT at the sun. Romeo India Zulu says, Kale had an issue with this TIFO last week in Cryptic Stream. He couldn't respawn or leave.
Well, the problem with it right now is that this right here is it's supposed to be falling into the black hole, but it's not. So it's causing the map to not continue with the objective. And I guess these people are just like going off on the constant respawning of ships or something. Or something, mister. Or something.
Samu Wraith says, ha 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 ha, and you look at the sun and hear Conscorp lol. Romeo India Zulu says,
Goddamn right.
Submit ticket, abandon, lose your time spent, don't get your random daily for recruit, lick wounds, try again tomorrow.
Try again tomorrows? Try again tomorrows. I need to get out of, there we go. Yeah, that ain't working. Gary, you
Samu
bastard!
says, LOL.
A lever penalty cannot queue until expires. Gary is okay with this. Let's take Gary.
Shit!
Yeah.
God fucking damn it! Screw you guys. I'm going home. Cartman! Screw you guys. Home.
Let's see. Let's go to Kronos and repair Gary's ship. Apparently, we're already gone there, Kronos. This is something else that it does that right there. Crazy. Crazy from being so lonely.
Samu Wraith says, we need that command Scorp Gary you bastard lol.
Gary, you bastard. Gary, you bastard. La 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 la. Huh. Don't.
Circuit Short has started stalking you.
Welcome, Circuit Short, as in short circuit. Nice. Thanks, man. Sweet. Gary, 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 Gary. Hey, there's some fake players. Look, there's some Jim Hadar. Not accepting team invites. Not accepting team invites.
Hello there.
Let's see about fleet invite. Not found, did not specify. Yeah, no, not found to specify. Something about these Jim Hadar. Yeah, I knew that. Hello there. Hello there. Hello. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Gary invites a random stranger. You will be invited to my fleet and you will leave yours. Oh yeah, I forgot what we came here for.
Romeo India Zulu says, I saw this episode today.
This episode? This episode. Repair ship injuries.
You're goddamn right.
Samu Wraith says, yes. One of his join Gary's fleet lol. Romeo India Zulu says, Evil Kirk imposter not to be injured.
Oh, that one! Dude, that's like my favorite. The imposter is not to be injured. I'm Captain Kirk. I bet you knew all the words to that scene, didn't you? I'm Captain Kirk.
Romeo
I'm
India
Captain
Zulu
Kirk.
says, I spliced 2 commands together.
Eva Kirk imposter. Well, it's from the same.
Goddamn right.
Added 2 sounds to
Romeo India
this.
Zulu says, LMAO I did. Almost wanted to type in a command but it was on Paramount.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
What do you think of acting?
Goddamn right.
Night Crew! Fear me! You glorious sons of bitches!
What's that, Beverly? You want Wesley to watch? Make it so.
Shut up, Wesley.
Samu Wraith says, that was Shat's reaction to Pine being Kirk.
I'm Captain Kirk. You guys can only tie that into like a little quick clip, you know, of Chris Pine being Captain Kirk and giving an order. All of a sudden it jumps over there and goes, I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk. That would be hilarious. Okay, change over to
Romeo India Zulu says, or have all the Kirks do the Spider-Man pointing meme.
the point. Oh my gosh, that thing is hilarious. Like pointing, no you, no you, no you.
Samu Wraith says, yes Scorp yes.
You could probably do that in the game. You know, do the point command for all 3 people at once and take a
Samu
picture
Wraith
of it.
says, I'd laugh so hard.
Laugh so hard I'd break a turd. I would break a turd off of my head.
Congratulations on it first.
Congratulations on it first, yes. Okay. Let's do that one first. Well, how many to that? Let's see. Less than 1,000. So if this one's successful, it's a big one though. A big one for Kolchak, the Night Stalker.
Romeo India Zulu says, Pine, Shat, Nuji, the fan film 1, any others?
Pine Shat. Pine Shat. What? What'd Pine Shat shit in? Pine Shat in himself. Hey, yo, go ahead and hey, yeah. Let's see, select that one, 0. Like, have them all do it. Let's say, the fan, episodes, you have, like, James Calloway. They had a different Kirk guy, too, that played Kirk in that. And then they had a dude that got fired from Star Trek Online, Vic, what's his name? Something that did the original voice of a lot of the characters in the game. He did a pretty good Kirk. If you ever watch like Star Trek Continues.
Romeo India Zulu
Kirk.
says, William Shatner was gonna launch a lingerie company, but Shatner Panties wasn't a good name.
Shatner Panties? Shatner Panties.
Samu Wraith says, Kirk Shat Pine LOL.
Kirk Shat Pine. And Pine stood up. And combed himself. Did you see that Shatner was at Comic-Con? like on stage talking about shit. The shat, mister. Where's the shat, mister? Such a beautiful day. I don't know, I wasn't there. Whenever you're doing a character, you've got to emote too much. Depending on the scene. You either talk about this or you talk about that. Not one damn minute, mister. You wait your
Samu Wraith
damn
says,
turn.
at Romeo and Diazulu come on anything shat is epic lol. Romeo and Diazulu says, yeah AMD he had a swear off with Kevin Smith. I read the article. He always gotta be in the spotlight. Went to the con and just shat on all the new Trek.
Yeah, that's what he did, yeah. He does. He's got this thing about like being like there, right? I mean, it wasn't so much for when they were filming the original series that he had to be like top bill for, you know, for everything. He had to like be the number one and take the spotlight away from all of them. He just kept doing it though. It's just like he can't help it. But it's hilarious. Shatner everywhere. Shatner car. Shatner hair. I Shatner everywhere. On the moon. On the stars. The moon
Romeo
and
and
the stars.
Diazulu says, you're 91 years old and haven't been relevant in over 25 years. Let it go, my brudda.
Right.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo and Diazulu ever seen where he roasted George Lucas?
I could see Shatner living forever. Man's freaking
Romeo
91.
and Diazulu says, no.
You have to admit, though, for being that old and still being able to get around as he does, that's pretty impressive. You know. I mean, to still be creating stuff, you know, because he's still, if you call it sings, makes albums, constantly doing something to keep himself going. And he's in kind of a good health sense
Romeo
at that
and
age.
Diazulu says, oh for sure. But he's a dick and should let other stars shine.
That is so true. That is so true. He's always going to be the captain, damn it. I can see him like 111 years old or some shit like that in a wheelchair, rolling around.
Goddamn right.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo and Diazulu it's on YouTube if you ever want to look.
I need to have one that says Jesse.
Romeo and Diazulu says, I'll scope it out.
Jesse. I want to watch that eventually. New movie that what's his fucking name? Dude that plays Walt, you know, in Breaking Bad.
Samu Wraith says, he's Captain Kirk face _ with _ tears _ of _ joy.
But
Repeat.
I'm
The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Romeo and Diazulu says, Cranston?
yes. Bryan Cranston. He's in that new movie. It's been out probably like maybe 6 months now. But where he like wins a lottery ticket or something and just goes nuts or something like that. I also want to watch the Bee movie with the Rowan Atkinson, you know, that played Mr. Bean. Man vs. Bee. I think we talked about a lot of those on here, but I want to see those.
Romeo and Diazulu says, didn't he have a scandal or some pedo shit?
I have no idea. But I don't really keep up with all that. What, Bean or
Murdoch
Cranston?
says, I need to kill the bioengineered Viriosaurus Rex in Voth. What's the quickest way to do that?
Going to Dyson, Murdochs. Going to Dyson. Dyson. Gas, bow tie, gas. Gas. There are 4 instances now, so you have a good shot, literally, no pun intended, of killing at least one of those. So 4 instances.
Murdoch says, do I take the Fleet Solani Dyson Sphere Spire? Samu Wraith says, Scorp, what's your thoughts on Kirk from Strange New Worlds? Murdoch says, transwarp?
Yeah, you could do the transwarp thing. Let me get him out of here so that brings it. Well, damn, I'm right here anyway. Fuck it. My thoughts on Kirk from Strange New Worlds? Well, each person has their own interpretation of Kirk. You know, like who he is and his mannerisms
Murdoch
and all that
says,
shit.
we talked about him.
Yeah. Yeah, the transwarp destination thing, Spear Space Allied Zone. That'll get you to a Dyson. I mean, each person has like their own version of how they're going to do things, and the show wants a certain way. Just because William Shatner played him first doesn't mean that everyone should emulate what William Shatner did. They can make it their own. You know, Chris Pine did a pretty good job of his version of Shatner. The buddy thing in there was pretty good, you know, like all that. Even though it seemed as though getting Chris Pine on there, they wanted someone who can favor William Shatner in a way, kind of almost resemble, if you looked at that character, you said, oh yeah, that's Captain Kirk. But then, you know, they have different ones. The one from Strange New Worlds who played in Vampire Diaries or whatever, he seemed a bit quiet for a Kirk, like, you know, not as energetic as you would think of a Kirk. But I'm not going to say he did bad or anything like that. It's just that's all we've seen, because he wasn't our Kirk from the Enterprise. He was a version of a Kirk on a different ship. So, you know, it's just you don't base it off of just one episode or performance or anything like that of how this person is interpreting Kirk. It could be several factors of how the directors want it, how the you know, the caster
Murdoch
and all
says,
that. You know.
he was dull, lacked the charisma some expected. It was like they wanted to change who Kirk was. He was very, what's the word for people that like to watch their girlfriend get screwed by someone else? Yeah, like that.
Well, that's kind of what I was kind of getting at. Like, his version of Kirk was, that's why I said the quiet. Like, he wasn't gung-ho as we've seen Kirk in the past. Like, just at the edge of his seat, just let's do this, you know. But they dialed it back, I think, because that's that version of Kirk versus what Kirk could be, you know, in that universe. Of course, he did have these ideas of how to handle situations and being more daring, but he wasn't. It's like he was just a back seat, you know, in a car instead of like at the passenger seat or something in the front. But that's their interpretation of that version of Kirk that eventually will become our, in 10 years, Kirk that is on the Enterprise, unless something changes. You know. But I like how what's his name? Peck. Damn it. Gregory Peck's grandson, whatever his name is. Ethan Peck, is it? I like how his interpretation of Spock is. I mean, it's a lot different than when he was on Discovery. That was like more of an emotional Spock. But he's pulling that off pretty good as a Spock. I like that. Now, going for looks and stuff, they tried to make
Romeo India Zulu says, "Oh my, Breaking Bad. I confused him with the dad from Seventh Heaven."
Seventh Heaven. Oh my God. Decker guy from Seventh Heaven. Seventh Heaven. When you've got nowhere to go and you wanna treat me. Seventh Heaven. When you need to be fucked in the ass and you don't know why. Seventh Heaven. Yeah, he played what was his character's name on the motion picture Star Trek? I can't remember. I'm gonna look it up. Because I'm curious by nature. Let's see.
Romeo India Zulu says, Decker.
Yeah. It wasn't Matt. It was Will Decker. William Decker. Not to be confused with Matt Decker. From the episode with the... What's it called? Doomsday Machine.
Romeo India Zulu says, Ilya's boyfriend.
Elias, yeah. See, there's Matt Decker, Commodore Matthew Decker, 23rd Century Starfleet.
Samu Wraith says, yep, Ilya's BF.
Elias BF. Versus that one. I don't know if the two characters
Samu
were probably
Wraith
like related or something.
Fecker.
Fecker? I never knew her.
Samu Wraith says, Decker LOL.
Decker. It's like on Airplane the movie when they go, Striker, 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 Striker! And the guy just like turns and shrugs himself
says,
and just...
But Fecker?
But Fecker? Fucking crazy. But Fecker? I don't know how long I've been streaming because Streamlabs desktop is broken right now and it's only streaming.
Romeo India Zulu says, Angus.
Angus? Did you say Angus, mister? Cal's Angus 4. Cal's Angus 6.
You're goddamn right.
Romeo India Zulu says, 3:38.
Thank you. So 3 hours, 38 minutes. Crazy.
Samu Wraith says, I'm glad I'm alone right here, laughed out loud.
Laughing out loud, out loud, out loud. Laughing out loud, out loud. We had
Samu
a
Wraith
follow
says, Fangus.
from Circuit Short. Sorry. A renaming of self from Riz. I see a wolf cat sitting in the moderator's seat. Can't see really much of anything because, again, Streamlabs or OBS has decided to only show me the video that is being sent with the overlays, so I can't control any of the
Romeo
overlays.
India Zulu says, the Riz has been rebranded.
Rebranded? The Riz has been rebranded. He's somebody else now. There he goes. Everybody waving him by. You know what I was thinking about doing? Like taking that and putting like little puffs of smoke around it as it's going across the screen. I don't know if that would be funny for you or not. Or if that would be insulting. If not, you know, I will
MC
not do that.
Wolfcat 1 says, 07 Resident Lurker Blood Trail.
Resident Lurker.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Romeo India Zulu says,
And I'm all
sorry,
out of bubble.
say again.
Say again. Sorry, you said something. You were saying?
Samu Wraith says, what the Riz has been assimilated.
The Riz has been assimilated. Yes. Romeo Indiana Zulu. R-I-Z. That's very clever. Very clever indeed. Very clever
Romeo
indeed.
India Zulu says, what did you want to do?
What did I want to do? Yo, I tell you what I want to do. I tell you that. No, I was just about to probably like end it. Spank. I don't have a spank. What would spank do? What would that sound be if I had a spank? If I had to think about spankings, what would that be? Spank you later, mister. Spank you very much, mister. Spank you.
Romeo India Zulu says, you was a skin if something was okay and you wanted to do something id.
Oh. The Riz Cruise thing.
Samu Wraith says, it guy was partial to the name Rizzle LOL.
The ship going by, I was thinking of like making it so little puffs of smoke come off of it as it's going, you know? But I didn't know if that would be like offensive to you, so I haven't done that, or if that would be comical toward you. If you would want to.
Scorpion wins.
Damn right.
I don't think this boy's got all his marbles.
Boy, I say, boy. I say. Is that attached or anything? What is this Jim Hadar's fascination with bugs?
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Romeo India Zulu says, offensive? I appreciate the concern, but it takes a lot to offend me, and a couple puffs of smoke ain't it. In fact, I'm about to make a couple puffa of smoke myself.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it right here. Can't really see much on my screen at the moment, but yeah. I'm gonna do this. At least this plays, I think. Gonna kill a red shirt.
Romeo India Zulu says, I wanted to abandon the underscore, but he was there somehow, and this is what I came up with in 10 minutes.
I like it. That works. It totally works.
How am I doing today, Gary Busey? You're doing great.
MC Wolfcat1 says,
Keep it
have a
up.
good one, Scorpiva Petrello VE 2020 glitchy. Love.
Glitchy.
Samu Wraith says, good seeing you, Scorp.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody have a good Ning, as someone from Farscape chat used to say. As I've mentioned that before too.
Murdoch says, night.
Night, dude. And killing Streamlabs desktop because I can't press the end stream button like you normally can, so I'm gonna have to
India Zulu
kill
says, peace and long life,
Peace
if
and
you
long
so
life.
choose.
Peace and long life. Peace and short life. Peace and cake and life. So I'm going to open Task Manager. And I'm going to select Streamlabs Desktop, which is OBS. It's already got a crash handler ready. That's nice. And in 5 seconds, I'm going to click to end it.
Romeo India Zulu says, Alt F4.
Alt F4? Yeah, I could do that. But I like to see it. I like to control it. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone have a great day, night, morning, evening, middle of the day, noon, wherever you are in the world.
MC Wolfcat1 says, 07.
07, sir. Salute.
Romeo India Zulu says, 70.
70. 70. Good night, everybody.